Yes, the stream has been started. Good evening. Okay. Hello. Hello. Who have watched the reel from Sululu? तुम रोज शाम को स्ट्रीम देखती नहीं देखती? देखती या नहीं देखती? नो वन ज्वाइन करती. Tudum. Today I'm going to commentate my game in Hindi. So today is a special day, so it is going to be a Hindi stream. Should I try that? I'm just waiting for some of the viewers to come up so that we can talk something. Okay, I can see there is one guy who had joined the stream, I think. Hmm. Who is he, maybe? Welcome, whoever you are. Hmm. Three. And we are going to play some rapid game today. Not some, but one or a couple of rapid games on my own level. Then I will play against my viewers as well. So I think we should kick start things off with a 10 plus 0 rapid game. And yeah, we are going to play that. Let's go. 10 plus 0 and hope for the best. 2109 and we are facing Landis. Landis who is 2026. So he is living in the current year and he is playing accelerated Panno attack in which we are supposed to bring this knight out to hit this. And we take, then we go here, we defend the knight, and then we play bishop e7 and castle. Hmm. Okay, let's go a6. b5. So the idea behind h4 is to play the move bishop g5. Let's go bishop b7 so that this knight will be defended. Now I can play the move knight b4. Actually, so let's go for knight b4 immediately after queen c2 to eliminate that strong light square. And now he just prevented the knight b5, so we missed that. But still, we have some ideas like queen b6. But he is still not. Okay, let's throw this bishop off of g5 square. Takes. So I find this knight, and now we have some pressure on that knight. Oh, actually, should have tried queen b6, but there was knight takes d5. But I think our position is fine. We have some pressure over there on the knight, and we can try to go for this move. Let's go queen b6 now, trying to hit that pawn. Either he has to go back with the knight to defend that pawn, or I don't know what. He can't take this actually. Oh, but maybe take. Okay, now if I take, there is the threat of this move that comes with check, and he wins my queen. So I think we should castle now. Yeah, let's castle. I'm not sensing any danger till this. He castles as well. Now I think I can take. But then again, there is bishop at 7 check. There is bishop at 7 check. So we have to be careful. Should I try to take this one? But then we pawn takes. B4 looks interesting. There's this capture. Okay, now we have to think what to do. King h8, setting up a trap. But then he can just keep. Okay, let's try king h8. Let's try to hit that pawn. So now there is no check with this bishop. So we can take that pawn. But he's playing good. So we have to be careful. Why not pawn b5? You played it. It was nice. Look to capture c5. Oh, I missed this fork. Why I'm missing these things always like. Okay, then we have to go for this one now. Oh, I missed that exchange. Should have gone b4. Now this is hanging. G3 is the move. And we have to do something on this diagonal seriously. Oh, he gives up this pawn as well. So we might have some enough compensation for that exchange. Let's take that. Yeah, I think we might have some enough compensation. If I can just bring this bishop into life, it will be crazy. This move looks the way to go, hitting that knight. But then there is this move. Then there is this move. So should I try rook d8 first? Then knight f5 in order to trap, sorry, pin that bishop. That looks the way to go. Knight f5 is not scary. Let's go rook d8 first. Rook c7 is not a move, as my knight is controlling that c1. Okay, now this is undefended. Now this is undefended, so I can't move this knight. He will take my rook. Very good move, by the way. So we have to move this first. But where should I go? Knight f5, he can eliminate that with multiple pieces. Knight c6, comes of mind, trying to get him over here. But maybe he's trying to make a battery over there. Knight c6, queen d3, knight f6 actually. Let's go knight c6. Now the rook is defended. So after queen d3, we can play the knight f6, defending h7 and hitting the queen. And if the queen moves, then maybe we can get this knight over e5 and try to jump onto z. I don't know what is the idea behind this. Maybe he wants to go here. So what about knight e5, knight c5, and knight c4? I think it should be fine. Let's go for that. Knight c5, knight c4. Going for mate. Going for mate. And now this queen is also defending my rook. So maybe we can even play knight f4. Yeah. Knight g4. What am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe he wants to move the rook, but then we can infiltrate over there. And at the end, my rook can pin his queen. Knight g4 is straight up. There are no checks. Let's go for that. Queen f4 is not a possibility because my knight is also defending that spot. How are you going to stop queen h2? I don't know. How is he going to stop that? Okay, now this. Okay, we have to calculate now. We have maybe we should start with this, but then he takes as my only queen is defending that. So that is one of the good moves. Oh, maybe I have fork at the end. Look at this. Check king here. Queen h1 check. King e2. We have another. We have knight f4. Check. right? It will be a check. And if he takes back with the queen, then maybe rook takes d1, rook takes d1. Oh no, king on e2 will be defending that. Oh, we have to calculate this one. Check king here. One more check king e2. The bad thing about this is queen is defending that, and king on e2 will defend that rook. Yeah. And now the bishop is hanging as well. So if this attack did not work, we have to start with this one. But the problem is my rook will be hanging in that position, and look at this bishop of this diagonal. I will get checkmated, man. This guy is calculating everything like in short time. So what about this check king e2 and we just take this pawn? But then he takes my bishop. Or then we have this move and everything will be controlled. Oh, let's calculate this. Queen h1 check, king e2 and just queen takes z2. Knight takes b7, queen takes f2 check. Right, all of these squares will be controlled. So he has to step onto b3. Then we move this knight anywhere with a discovered check. That should be winning, I think. Queen h1, yeah. King e2 and queen takes z2. Knight f4, he just takes. And you have nothing. Your queen is also hanging. And even if you move your queen, this bishop is controlling the diagonal. So rook takes d1, rook takes d8 will be checkmate. Right. Yeah, knight f4 is not winning. Knight f4 he just takes. And you don't have a follow-up, man. Knight f4 check. Queen takes f4. Rook take d8. No, you don't have anything. So I think it should be winning. I'm calculating this line. Queen takes z2, knight takes b7, and then queen takes f2. Right, king d3, and we move this knight with a discovered set. That should be winning. Oh, I'm earning a lot of time. Let's go. I'm burning a lot of time. He takes, okay, this, king d3, and now we have to calculate. I think we should go for this one. Or should I go for this one? Then we take this queen with check. I'm fine with checkmate. Yes, that is this move. And there is no check as this square is controlled by this. So let's go for this one. At least knight will be not hanging. Okay, now we take that. Or should we start with this move? This looks like checkmate, right? This is going into wrong direction. F5 is just mate. Knight is controlling this, rook is controlling this, and queen is controlling everything like here. Oh, let's go. Let's go, baby. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. No F6, just go F5, delivers checkmate. Oh, knight F5 was also checkmate? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, nice. So we are farming brilliances in rapid game in like in last 3, 4 games. Yeah, man, let's go. That's how we do it. Yeah, let's go. We are climbing up. And you know what? Accuracy sucks. My accuracy and his accuracy, both accuracy in this game sucks. 64.5%. What is this? This is why. This is because I have 5 misses and 3 blunders. What the heck was that? It looks like I was playing a smooth game, but no. Okay, here I should have gone for knight v4 immediately. Any of these two knights. I misses the chance. Yeah, computer is suggesting that. But that was slight inaccurate. I go to c8, rook c1. And again, computer wants to take this. If queen takes, then we take this. Knight takes, and then we take this pawn and hit the queen. So we win a pawn. Okay, I did not calculate that much. We just force that bishop to move. And again, at least there is knight f4 hitting the bishop and hitting that pawn with all of these two pieces. So bishop e4, we take this pawn, we give up this so that we can take this knight with check, and then we can move this rook. So we can keep the opening with some key moves. I miss all of those chances and I blunder the game here. Not maybe we are blundering. Okay, I missed this fork. Yeah, he misses the chance and I give him again. I give him the chance. Okay, at least we get two pawns and he allow our pieces to get back into the game and computer suggesting knight f4 immediately hitting that. But I was thinking like he can play the move bishop e4 and contest this strong bishop and I was not going I was not trying to give it up. That's why I don't want to trade. I go to this one. Again I blunder the game. What the heck is this? Ah, now this threatening mate and threatening this bishop. I miss so many chances, he missed so many chances. And again, comparing knight f4 here because now you are hitting the queen. And where will he move the queen? Like queen c2? Knight jumps in with an attack. Now this is just winning on the spot. This runs into this check. Yeah. Finally, I played this move. I give up the bishop because that is checkmate. So first he has to make a move. Oh, look at this move. So we wants to go like here. If pawn takes, then you throw this check and it's mate in four. Here, you take this pawn. Here, and this is like mate. Like here. Oh, so you sack another 19 first. But I give it. Give check, king e2, and it takes that pawn. Good move. And now it's mate in two. It was mate in two. So again, the idea is to go here. So he will take back with the queen. But then queen takes f2 is just mate. As everything is mate. Okay, so there were many mates. Now it's mate in five. It's not in. Now it's not mate. So apparently you have to go into this check, paving the way for this. Then you get the rook on c5. Now he cannot escape. He cannot go anywhere. So maybe he can block with the queen. But then you take with check and delivers mate like this. Wow. Okay, let's leave it. Learn to pronounce visa. visa आपको visa बोलना सीख लेते नहीं सीखना है भाई ये accuracy always sucks in brilliancy game. Yeah. Okay, now let's keep going. Now it's time to play against viewers. Yeah, we deliver meet with pawn. He just walks right into checkmate. I think he should have gone that way, and we are winning now because we can take this queen with check. And somehow we can survive with this move because now that diagonal is off. Yeah, okay, let's leave that. Honestly, how much chess is so complicated. This type of beauty always lured me into chess. Yeah, within second it's dynamic chances. Yeah. Okay, c4. English opening we are facing. Okay, I think he wants to drive this ball. Let's go d6. Actually, I was playing d5. Let's bring this bishop out. And now we can cancel. Hmm. Playing versus Messi. Playing versus Messi. Okay. White has this BDC, big boy center. Yeah, my pieces are looking cramped, but maybe we can get out of this mess. Let's see how he's going to make his plan now. A6. So he's waiting for me. Let's go A6. A3, A6, stopping this knight B5 move. I think we can play the move C8, then quickly go for this move. Takes actually there is pawn takes. Okay, we have to open up at least one front. Now knight C5 is in the air. But look at this bishop, knight jumping in. Luckily, there is no Greek gift sacrifice as long as my bishop and queen, both pieces are looking onto this square. What shenanigans business is he up to? I don't know. Maybe he's trying to work with this bishop at 7 check. Bishop takes at 7 check. Greek gift sacrifices. But I don't think it is working right now because my bishop and the queen is in the way. Okay, I have to go c5 because if he gets c5, my pieces will be cramped. Let's go c5. And b5, we can close up queen side or we can take and get the open. Yeah, let's take first of all to try to open up the a5 for later. And now I'm going to play h6, getting rid of that bishop sacrifice on h7, taking control of the g5 square. Maybe then queen c7, and we have some moves. Don't be surprised if it is that with the knight and take control of these two important squares. I did that. He did that actually. I'm not feeling well, I think. How do I get this knight into the A? Maybe I have to drop it back. Yeah. Knight b1, then knight c6, then knight can jump over to d4. I think he wants to play this move. Don't know. Let's go for our plan. Rook d1, queen c8. Rook d1, queen c8, then knight c6 and knight d4 maybe. Hit the like button, guys. Don't guys like this stream? Yeah, wow, 65 people are watching. There are only 4 likes. I don't know what's the problem. You guys may have heard some sound from outside. That is because some excavation works are going on outside my apartment. How do we take this? With the bishop or the knight? That is the question. Taking with the knight. Yes, bishop takes. So let's take back with the bishop. And now we have to hit this somehow. Let's bring this knight out and I can just go knight b7 to block off that strong pawn. It takes back with the b. No, if you don't give up the bishop, if you take back with the knight, first of all, this pawn drives up here, hitting that bishop. You have to move the bishop or f6, rook d1, and he start hitting that one. But now this knight can always go to d7, blocking that pawn off. As you know, that knights are the good blockader of any squares, any pawns. Okay, I don't know what is the idea behind this move. Let's go to d8, start hitting this weakness. I think this pawn is not going anywhere. If we can pile up on this pawn quickly with all of our heavy pieces, oh wow, that is the idea. I missed that tactic. I cannot take. And now I can't move this knight as well because I will get mated. So we have to bail out. Let's offer a quick hit. We have to bail out now. Let's offer a queen trade. We can bring this knight and rook b7 to d8. We have to get this pawn somehow. Oh, thank you for explaining. I'm learning from more from you. I think you are already good. This move. Oh man, he is keeping the tension over here. Now I have to take along knight takes. And then maybe, oh, knight is now paid. Wow, so you have to go for this line actually. What about queen g6? If he takes, we take back with the pawn and we start hitting the queen. And then maybe we can take that knight. And now we are kind of threatening to take this knight, damaging his own pawn structure. And then rook d7 and rook d8. Okay, let's take back with the pawn. It's the queen. He has to defend that knight with the queen now. Okay, he is doing it that way. Okay, let's try to pile up on this pawn now. Now the time has come up. And at some moment, we can play rook e5 to cut off this connection. Okay, now he's hitting this weakness. Very good, very instructive. I think I have a tactic up my sleeve. Let's go here. Now you guys can see that tactic, but he just see the move. And he sees the very good move. So should we offer a queen trade? I think we should. We are hitting the queen, so he cannot take this pawn. Queen trade leads to f takes z5, hitting that knight again. And knight will be trapped, I think. Not trapped. Oh, he's giving up the knight, but what about your rook? Again, very good. This guy will play like oh, that's a blunder. Oh my god, that's a blunder. Oh, that's a blunder. Yeah, he sees that at some moment he can. Oh, I completely missed that fact that queens are in the standoff, and now it is dead lost. Queens are in the standoff, I missed that fact. Now it is over. Well, like, kudos to her. Now it is lost completely. Or is there something? You can't go here, can't promote because of set. Oh, that's simply a mate. How did you fuck up, man, at the end? I think you could have promoted that and give up the queen. What the heck? What was this? What was this? What the heck? Let me review this one. Why do you have such a low rating? Why do you have such a low rating? I think my rating is good for the moment. You don't have space on the board. Why so low? I was playing with my viewers. That's why. But how did he mess up at the end? Okay, in opening itself, my piece were looking so cramped. Somehow I managed to untangle my pieces. Yeah, computer wants to go queen e4 immediately, trying to get rid of this strong queen. And I walked into bishop is h6. Now I play queen e4, which was bad. Bishop g5, back to back great move. Wow. Computer wants to take this freaking pawn and allow bishop takes f6. What is this behavior? Knight g5 is coming. Oh, after this move, I should have gone for this one, and now there is mate threat. And if he goes g3, then you take. So he has to find queen g5, we trade. But rook and piece are both pieces are hanging. Oh, we takes that rook, he takes my rook, and maybe we can bail out with this one. Oh, but that's a blunder because you hang the pawn, so you have to take this bishop. Allow this move and try to survive this endgame. Crazy. I miss all of those. Okay, here I set up a trap. If he takes this pawn, we have bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, and rook takes f6 because my queen is pinning that pawn. So we win the game. But he sees that there is a trap, and he plays knight h4 with g5. And at this moment, again I set up trap with rook h3, but it is a blunder because queens are in the standoff. Just imagine that queen is like here or here, and then he makes this move. I play here. Then he takes this. Then we can remove this knight and deliver checkmate there. He has to go like this way. Then we just take that. Then we are fine. Maybe he can push that. And I have to give up that. Okay. Mhm. So we did get that. At some moment he takes. Now it was completely losing. I should have gone for bishop f3 at one go. I don't know why did I play this move first. Then I set up a trap, which is to deliver checkmate. He goes king f1, and now this check is not working because he will have king e2. That's why we play move bishop f3 to take away these two squares. And again, we are threatening this move, and he messed up. I think he could have promoted this, right? He could promote this. Yeah, that's the right way. Because now after this check, I think he can drop this. If I go here, you takes everything and you take this spot and promote this spot and here. Yeah, he should have promoted them. I don't know how did he not see that move at the end, despite playing so good till the entire game. Yeah. Next one, if anybody is there who wants to play. This is bro, how do I play? I blunder under time pressure. You played really well, bro. Full entire game was like smooth, but at the end you messed up. Rook s3 was unnecessary. There was no idea behind that. You just got emotional rather than practical otherwise. Many moves of rook was possible. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Hmm. Okay, I think we should continue our random game as nobody is seeking the challenge for this moment. Let's go. 75 people watching. There are only 8 likes. Okay, you want to play? Oh, it's a blitz game. It's a blitz game. Taking space early on the queen side. Let's try to hit that. Let's try to hit that. We can take that. Let's bring the piece out. Oh, he's going for the same setup which he was going earlier. Let goes of that bishop. Now we are hitting that. I'm not worried about g5 because we can drop his knight back. Okay. And center is kind of fine for the moment. Okay, what about this one? But then there is f6. So let's go knight e4. d6 we can drop this knight back. And this knight is holding on to that pawn. Actually, should we castle now? Again, I'm not worried about this, but let's play bishop f5. Oh, there is a trap, d6. If I go here, d6, will it be dangerous? Let's go bishop e3 then. So we'll find this pawn. He is playing kind of weirdly. He's trying to get me completely out of my mind. So we have to be like very careful. I'm not worried about this. Who's there? Switch draw is that. We have to completely solidify our central forms. If my center collapses, I might lose the game because look at these two pieces. This bishop is not that much strong, but this bishop can become so annoying. Should I try to go there or should I just eliminate them? I think let's just take and we can castle now and invite that attack. Let me pin that knight first of all. And now we are having e5. There is no pawn to hit my bishop. So e5 can be annoying, right? Yeah, e5 can be annoying, and now this pawn is completely solid. Forward decline, yeah. I would love to play with you, but I am 1250. No problem, Rocky. You can play against me, whatever rating at you are. Whatever rating you are, you can send this at. Okay, let's see. bishop h6. Bishop h4, keeping that pin. I'm not going to trade pieces here because we have to keep every piece on the board to make an attack going on. Now e5 is a big threat. How will you solve this problem? And you can't move the queen now because the knight will be undefended. So e5, okay, he moves the knight. So we take this. He takes this and hits the knight. Makes sense. I can take that. Or I can just cancel. If he takes the knight, then we take the rook, right? Or we can try to be more materialistic by knight e2. No, let's cancel. Let's make our king safe. And if he takes knight, we can take that rook. We will be huge ahead in material. And if he moves the rook, big deal. We can move our knight to e2 and knight g3. Yeah, that's great. I will send request after this game. Okay, okay, let me finish this one. Till then, you guys can hit that like button. Okay, very good play. Let's go knight e2. Now knight is hanging. And don't put anything on this diagonal because look at that bishop on the diagonal from h6. It can be problematic. Okay, he takes control of all of the square. Should I try this move? I don't. Let's offer it queen shit now. Because without queen, he will not be able to get any kind of attack going on. I could have taken that pawn as well, by the way, which I missed. Okay, it's fine. Takes, and we are still fine and winning maybe because we are up a piece. And I don't think he has any compensation for that one. Before you could play d5 before castling. Yeah, I could have played d5, hitting that queen maybe, and getting that bishop, but I was not liking that. Okay, now let's take this pawn. I don't think there is anything for him now because now this bishop is always going to defend these pawns. And this bishop is kind of annoying, but we can, I think, play the move d5, takes, and we can open up the e file as his king is still in the center of the board. So I think his opening experiment did not work against me. Yeah. And we are only 19 move in to this game, and it looks like a whole lot, but it is just 19 move. Okay, now what should we do? Okay, let's go to e1, then prepare e for d5. Yeah, we can just play slowly and win this game. Now we are preparing d5 takes. We take that and hit the bishop, and if bishop takes d5, we have knight c3, or maybe we have knight d4, knight f4, many moves with a discovered check. And this bishop is doing a great job preventing black from castling queenside. And he cannot castle kingside as well. It's the guy with the cool profile pick again, yeah. Okay, he goes back. Should I try d5? Of course, we are ahead in material and his king is in the center. So you all know that what you have to do. Oh, I missed that. This is my problem. Like, okay, still should be winning. Still should be winning. Oh, my bishop was hanging. I was about to hang this as well. This is my problem. I always got overconfident kind of thing. Okay, but now he does not have any time. Maybe should be winning because we have two pieces for the exchange. Yeah, these type of random moves just goes out of my mind. Oh, he still should be winning. No problem. We can consolidate now. If he takes, I'm actually not worried about that because just after e file gets open up, we can put our rook on e file, and this bishop is already controlling the diagonal. His king will get cooked. Yeah, we are winning anyway, but try to be precise. Try to be precise. Okay, maybe now he's preparing this move. Should I take? I don't know. Let's try to bring the rook. Okay, he wants to take that. We move our rook to e5, and suddenly he's getting some speed, which is kind of worrying me. He is so good at dirty tricks. Yeah, look at him. He's applying so many dirty tricks. Not working. Oh, oh, actually, I was losing with this move, right? Actually, I was losing with this move. How do you defend this? Maybe you throw some checks, try to get into back rank. Oh man, let me think. Let's see. No, it's fine. No, it's fine with S3. And if it takes, you move first. And I think you, yeah, this check in here, and you can win this game like somehow. Bishop G3. And then you take this pawn and win the game. So, oh man. Okay, we managed to win the game, but don't feel like this. At the end, I messed up there. I should have just moved that rook in the corner first of all. After this move, I don't actually blunder this rook. Just ignoring this move, I just invite that move by pushing d5. He takes. At least I should have taken this one, and now this bishop is hanging, and we can open up his king side even more. Yeah, but anyway, many misses. I was not happy for that. Okay, next one. Magnus Carlsen is here. Wow, Endgame God. He played well. Yeah, he played really well. But and he has so many dirty tricks up his sleeve. Hi, I am back and one rapid match 10-minute please. Okay, you can send me the challenge. You can send some Subham is sending the challenge. Subham Ek. But make sure to send me the challenge for 3 plus 0 or 5 plus 0 and unrated. Unrated. I cannot play rated game against my viewers. As you guys know, what's the reason behind that? So please try to send me the challenge for a rated, unrated game. Yes, please. I am Subham. Okay. You can send me channel, but make sure it is unrated and 3 plus 0 or 5 plus 0. Right? Let me play against Subham because he is waiting for so many times. Yes, you can wait. You can wait. Dark squad Visa. Yeah. Shubham, I'm waiting for your challenge. No, lay dodge. Okay, let's play against Shubham. Okay, he is playing with the white pieces. And against d4, let's go for our main repertoire. We can just change our move order as well. We can play the King's Indian. Okay, I have not played King's Indian in many times. Let's try King's Indian. Yeah, let's go for the King's Indian defense actually. He's, I think, trying to get the Jobava London setup with bishop f4, as he indicated that with knight c3. We can go with our continuous setup. Bishop f4, we can play the move d6, we can play the move a6. This is one of the annoying move to deal with. Maybe now we have to change our setup and we have to play d5. Kind of more solid approach. Okay, let's play at 6 to kick this knight bishop out from this strong g5. Now let's switch the move. Let's go d5. Knight and queen, both pieces are defending that, so we are not running into any kind of tactics. Let's solidify that pawn. And now I would love to go here, but then there is knight e5, which is so annoying. Bishop e6, queen d2, king h7, defending that. And then we can play the queen d7 or queen c8 to make a battery along h3. I think he wants to get this knight over there. That can be annoying. Good plan, by the way. We can play knight e4 to defend that square, right? And if he goes back, I think we can trade there. Although I don't want to give the open b file for the rook. So if he goes back, I can play no bishop f5 then, but that runs into knight h4. Yeah, now we have our own outpost on c4. We have our own outpost on c4. Okay, he's allowing this move. Allowing this move. Let's go for that. Hits the bishop, hits the pawn. And finally, we can play the move queen d7 and then bishop h3. If we can trade off this light square bishop, that will be very good. Okay, no knight e5 is working. Oh, I hang that pawn. That was multi-purpose move. Oh, we have to eliminate that. He should have just taken that pawn. In return, okay, he did not go for that. This pawn will be hanging. But now knight he is in time to hit my queen. Queen c8. Yeah, we are not finding a way to trade that light square bishop. He is not giving me the time. He is making all the right move, but maybe okay. Finally, we can go there. But we have to deal with this knight as well. I'm just delaying the development of this knight for the like entire game. Or should I trade and allow f5? That might backfire. Oh my god. And this knight is a beast. I don't know. No, no, no. Let's keep this bishop on the board. Let's keep this bishop on the board. Now we have to bring this knight out. Maybe knight f6 and trying to take control of e4. What is the idea of this? Maybe he wants to get this knight over here. Let's go b6 to stop that idea for forever. I don't know what he's trying. He's going into wrong direction now. Already knight g5 is knight g4 is looking annoying. Hitting that queen and the pawn. After mid game, I got zero chances to connect my both rooks. You are so more stronger than me in positional chess. Anyway, it was nice lesson for me. Always get new concept. Yeah, that's great. Sai Sam, thank you. But yeah, opponent playing well. Yeah, he's playing really, really well. Not only well, he's playing really, really well. Okay, let's try to get him into taking this knight. Because then we have DE, we dislodge this knight, and we will have the bishop pair. So bishop g4 move can become annoying. Let's see what he's going to do now. Oh, he did take that. Wow, strange. He gives up the light square bishop for that. Okay, this runs into c4. So let's go bishop f5. Oh, that runs into g4. Good formation. Wow. So he might win this pawn. Okay, he's hitting that pawn straight away. Okay, let's try to do something on that c file now. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. We have to do something over here. If this diagonal opened up, I think we might win the game because his light square is already weak, and if we can exploit this diagonal, that will be crazy. Oh, he's giving up this. What the heck was that? Wow. Oh, you walks right into this, pinning that knight, hitting that rook. Not sure what you are trying to do. Maybe rook d1. And I can keep that bishop. I don't want to give that bishop for this knight. Even if he takes this pawn, I will be happier. Okay, I don't know what is that. Is empty move. He was playing very good initially, but now he is playing very bad. I have an idea. Let's play queen c6 first, completely solidifying that pawn, and now we are setting up a trap. Let's go back. Oh, he is not falling for that. Hmm. We have to bring this back. Now we have to push this pawn to hit the knight. Knight b7, knight b2. Should be winning like in multiple ways now. He can push the pawn. Yeah. Still it's dynamic, but we are up a pawn. We have the bishop there. We have a nice active queen. Rook d8 is coming, and I think we are winning. He stopped this one. But this knight is not doing much of the thing. Let's just keep that knight on that outskirt of the board. It is doing only one job, which is to stop me to playing queen c5. Should I trade? Let's trade. Hmm. This is also, let's try to prepare that move. He hanged the knight. Very good. Hangs the knight in time pressure. Knight b2 was fine. And he crumbles at the end. Good evening, easy design. Good evening, yes. Okay, now this bishop is getting targeted. Let's drop it back. Queen takes, we trade, and if knight takes, we drop this bishop back to g7. And now I have some ideas like bishop d4, deflecting the queen and taking this knight. Next, me not you. No, no threat. We can just drop this bishop back after this, or we are hitting that knight as well. And this is just over. Now everything is going to fall apart, right? I should resign. It is resignable. Resignable. It is resignable. Okay, let's trade the queens. We are ahead in material, so we know what we have to do. Once you are ahead in material, just push this B. Let's take the D. And we can just go after weakness. At least he should have tried to go for this kind of pawn, these pawns. Let's push and hits the rook. He might get confused. Oh yeah. He did not see that. Bishop from the another universe. Yeah. Now that's easy. Next one. Okay, send me the challenge. Whether you are Magnus or whether you are Yossi, whatever you are, we can enjoy. And if you guys are enjoying these games, you can send me a sub. Me, you have to wait. Okay, let's go for the Caro-Kann one more time. And then we will try to go back with our Sicilian defense as well later on. Let's bring all of the knights out. And I'm going to pin this knight. Let's take. He gives up this pawn. I think I can take this pawn still because there is no bishop z5, bishop b5 check. There is this move actually, but I don't think that's working. Let's just take bishop b5. He just takes. Knight b5 is tricky. He takes. Knight takes, and we throw this check, forcing this knight back. And now we have to prepare this move, but then there is this. So let's just create this nice little pawn chain and just go back with the queen. Knight b5 not scary, queen c6. Okay, let's go a6 to stop anything coming onto b5 square. Let's bring this bishop out. So he's actually going for the kill, which looks like dangerous. Which looks like dangerous. We have to be careful. With the G file open up, I don't want to castle king side, so we have to think what to do. Maybe we can castle queen side. No, let's castle. Let's castle. There is no bishop f4. We have to hide the king on a8 square, and then we have to try to do something over here. And now he does not have any kind of attack going on to king side, so he might confuse. Until then, Rocky Handsome, thank you for 29 rupees super chat, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks, bro, for playing, sending small super chat. It's fine, bro. Whatever you're sending, that is going to contribute for me. And yeah, that's great. These are the things we love. Appreciate it again. And thank you very much. And now let's see what he's going to do. I think he's out of the plan. Knight cannot come here. Knight e4 is not a possibility. There is nothing on open z file and there is nothing on open side. Okay, let's get out of something which can happen over there. Let's go king a8. And now rook c8 and we will going to have some plan over the queen side. And that is the spin which can be annoying at some moment. Queen a5 hitting that knight makes sense. I don't think I'm making anything wrong here. Let's go for that. Sometimes knight coming on b6 with checks can be annoying because there are some gaping hole on my queen side, which is these dark squares. Yeah, no. For the moment we are hitting the knights. Let's see how he's going to defend that. Maybe rook d4, then we play rook c8. Okay, he goes back. Let's bring this rook into the c file, and you never know what can happen over there. Okay, this is annoying. Let's try to get rid of this bishop. Maybe bishop d2 and we goes bishop b6. Sorry, queen b6. Then again bishop e3. There are some annoying things over there. We cannot sack this rook over there, which you have seen in many kind of Sicilian defense, sacrificing the rook on c3 square. But that is simply not working. Yes, Shadow. Hello, how are you? Chris Shadow, welcome to the stream. He is burning a lot of time now. He is thinking what to do with bishop. Keeping this bishop on the same diagonal or going back with the bishop. I think going back with the okay, he goes there. And now I think we should go for this plan. Yeah, let's go rook c6 and develop along the c file. As everything is happening on the c file, so we want all of our heavy pieces to participate in the attack. Rook c8 is coming, and we just have to bring this knight into the game somehow. And I have an idea, I can do that. Rook c8, knight d7, and this knight can okay. He's now skewering my queen, so we have to be careful. Queen b6 runs into bishop e3 again. So let's go queen c7 in one go. Now maybe his idea can be to go there, but after knight a4, that pawn on c2 will be hanging. Okay, let's take that. I'm not worried about any kind of thing. This check is not scary now, as we can just go here. This looks fine, but again, not satisfied with that. Is he threatening something? I don't know. Oh, this does not. Knight b6, we have queen b8. It looks dangerous. Oh no, let's go back with the rook. Let's try to take control of the b6 square for the moment. Rook c1 is not scary, which we can just take. He's trying to influence that square even further. Now this, maybe he can just sack the rook over there. That's why I'm not going for that. So he is constantly threatening that. Check. Hmm. Can we stop that? No. Let's go knight d7. Now this square is fully controlled. And now we have to bring another rook into the game. Wow. The only gaping hole are these dark squares. Which is kind of bad thing. Okay, finally we can bring this rook into the game. Wow. He was stopping that move from like 3 or 4 moves. Yeah, he's actually helping me by hitting that rook in the corner. Now I think he's completely out of the book. He will not find him. Now rook c2 looks a way to go, hitting that queen. Good move, by the way. But now my knight can join the attack with knight c5. Okay, he targets the queen. So let's contest the bishop. And now rook is still hanging. Okay. Now let's go here. And now I have an idea. Oh, that should be blunder. That should be blunder if I'm not wrong. This rook is pinning that pawn, so we can snatch that rook onto a3 square. And now we are threatening multiple threats. Good move. Not working. Let's go here. Now threaten this checkmate. So rook c2, we trade everything there, and we are let's just go there. And somehow he is holding. This will be hanging if he takes. He didn't take, he hits the rook. Very good. No, it is completely winning. There is nothing. Let's throw this check. Go here and deliver check. That's really very well played by my opponent. But at the end, we find a way to go, and that's the end of it. Yeah, GG. I successfully hit 1961 ELO in Blitz. Wow, Sado, congratulations on your rating. Manik Garg said, yes, bro, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, you can play. Played well, yeah. Magnus, it wasn't you? Magnesium? So who was he? 15 plus 10, no, it's like impossible. I cannot play 15 plus 10. Yes, it was me, yeah. Well played, well played. Okay, yeah. Let's play 10 plus 0. See, he's trying from like so many times. It was me, yeah. Okay, against d4. What should I play? What do you guys want me to play? Review of this game. Okay, that game was smooth, so we did not get a chance. So let's continue this one. Should I try Caro-Kann? Yeah, let's go Caro-Kann one more time. I completed 210 in Blitz. I'm very happy. Wow, Big C says you have something to be happy about, which is a good rating of 210. Sicilian, you guys were late, so I started with Caro-Kann defense. It's fine. D5. So I think I have played Scandi. Okay, now he has played the advanced variation. So if you are earlier viewer, you might know that I used to play C5 Caro-Kann. But in this version, let's play this F5 move. Let's try to play the advanced variation of the Caro-Kann defense. FIDE rated hook, yeah, no, I'm not FIDE rated. Wow, he's going with one of the favorite or one of the stronger. He or she is going for the one of the, I think, absolute best move is to play H5 here, which is known as the Tal variation. Which is known as the Tal variation. If you play H6, there are some variation where you can play them like G4, Bishop G6, H5, Bishop H7, Bishop D3. You trade, Queen takes D3, and you get cooked. Okay, I think we should play the move E6 to paving the way for this bishop. Bishop D3, I think we can actually decline the trade with Bishop Z4 and we can pin this knight. Now knight H6 looks a way to go, or we can play the move G6 as well. Then knight H6. Yeah, G6, then knight H6. Because if he takes that knight on H6, we can recapture with the bishop. Compared to this position, if we play the knight H6 move immediately, he can take that and force us to take that bishop with the rook. And then we will not have the castling rights. Okay, dropping this bishop does not make any sense because he can just take, forcing our rook to take. So there are two alternatives. Either we can trade this bishop on d3, allow queen takes d3, or we can play the move bishop g4. Downside of playing bishop g4 is giving white the free hand to control this time. But where if I take queen takes, this knight can jump over g5, which again bad. Let's try to pin this knight for a little bit. Bro, if you keep grinding like this, you can be 2800 for sure. Keep working, bro. Oh man, that's too far right now. I'm not thinking about those things. Yeah, 2800 is like so far ahead. So we just have to think like step by step. Like if I'm like at 2100, I just want to reach 2200, right? Don't think too far. Just try to get the other targets. Just nearest target. Oh, okay, let's see what C is going to do now. We are pinning the knight, and now, okay, C drops the bishop back, which is one of the move. Okay, you know what? I actually want to play the move bishop, sorry, G6, to have some right to play the move knight H6. Because if I bring this bishop anywhere, that will not be a good move. Bishop b5 runs into c5. You drop, then there is b4. You drop that bishop onto this diagonal, and the bishop on this diagonal will do nothing. It will be going to stay down to these pawns. Whereas if I can keep this bishop over here, it is always going to try to pressure this pawn, and we can later on play the move c5 to break apart his central pawn. And now, yeah, before this move, it is also difficult to bring this knight out. If you play the knight e7, this bishop will be not getting out, right? And if you play the move bishop b5, then it walks right into some sort of attack. So with g6, we are preparing knight h6. Why we can't play the knight h6 right here? Because white can take that knight, forcing us to take back with the rook. You don't want to take back with the pawn away from center, so you have to take back with the rook. Then you lose a castling right on the king side, which I don't want to lose. But after g6, we can play the knight h6, and if then he takes that knight, we have bishop takes h6. Sorry, we have bishop takes h6. Then we can drop that bishop back to g7, and we can castle quickly king side. He is a rocket scientist. Okay, c3. I don't think it is a that much good move, but it is not a bad move as well. He stopped bishop b4. He creates this nice little pawn chain or c towards the king side. So let's go knight h6 and try to get this knight over f5. Or we can play the move bishop g7 followed by king side castle. Yeah, I like your explanation. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. So you are full-time chess player or do some job. Yeah, as Sam had said that I'm a rocket scientist, but he's saying it wrong. I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm I'm the crew member of Artemis 2, which can be called as astronaut. Just joking, guys. I do some jobs. Okay, now we have a dilemma. He is hitting my queen, so we have some moves like bishop e7 trying to contest that bishop. But then playing the move bishop e7 just bad move because then what is the motive of playing g6 and fianchetting this bishop? So I don't want to play bishop e7, which can be played. Rather, I can play the move bishop, sorry, queen b6. He develops this bishop, so now this pawn is hanging. So why not to hit that pawn straight away with the queen? You work for NASA secretly. Queen b6, yeah, queen b6. Very good spot. He won't admit it though. Hmm. Okay, now we are hitting that pawn, so he has to defend that one. Maybe he can just ignore that as well because taking that pawn can backfire quickly. After queen takes b2, he can bring this knight to d2. You can take another pawn, but then this rook can hit your queen constantly, and you might fall behind in development. Okay, he just defends. So let's go bishop g7. Just following our main plan, stopping bishop f6 as well. And this bishop is on an outpost, so he cannot try to hit that bishop easily as well. He has to move this knight. But where will you move that knight? We are just going to just take that light square bishop and we can put our knight on g4. How to improve me chess skills? How to improve me? How to improve chess skills? Bro, I have uploaded 50 chess principle. You must know. You can watch out for that. That will help you to improve your chess. Because the exact thing which I have suggested in that video, I will tell you right here as well. So why not you can give me a view for that, right? So now we can play the move knight d7 and we can prepare the move c5. Okay, he brings this knight out. So we just have to quickly check up that if this knight is threatening anything or not. Knight c4 is not possible. Maybe he can try to play c4, which is not scary. Let's bring this knight out. And rook c8 and c5 is the next move. We can delete the castling for like some moment because he is not going king side. And if I castle king side, he is ready to play queen side castle and he can try to hit all of these pawns by king side pawn. He can have some free hand. Or he or C, I don't know. Maybe C is C. Or yes, we is C, yeah. Rapid with viewers. Yeah, we can play some rapid games as well. It is acceptable at this level. Fine, fine. C is taking a lot of time. Only 4 minutes, which is not a lot of time. which is not a lot of time. And we have some easy moves like rook c8 and c5. Okay, c is kind of stopping c5, but not exactly. C cannot play knight c5 because we take twice. So let's bring this rook to the c5. And this rook can be very useful later on because his queen is or her queen is on the c5. So if we can manage to open up the c5, that will be great. Then we can discourage her to castle queenside as well, and we can quickly castle kingside. भाई मेरे साथ खेलेगा क्यों नहीं खेलेंगे भाई कृष्णा ऑफ कोर्स खेलेंगे yes somebody easy hello good evening okay he castles so me castles c castles me castles now I can play the move knight f5 and try to take control of these squares yeah now is the moment to play the move knight f5 or even bishop f5 looks good to try to hit that queen or c5 is the candidate moves as well c5 you know what I'm actually worried about c5 that is a crazy move bishop e7 hitting that rook and if you move that rook then he can take that pawn on the c5 with the bishop knight takes and knight takes wow and you don't want to give up the rook for that knight c5 walks into bishop e7 that is a crazy move so we have to play rook e8 first wow nice spot that c5 bishop e7 hitting the rook e8. Okay, I don't know why she's allowing me to damage her pawn structure on the king side. No idea. The question is this move fine? You know what? Oh, her idea is to sack this bishop on g6. Yeah, bishop takes g6, fg, and queen takes g6, pinning that bishop and hitting that knight. And you cannot defend that. I think we should just go here. Let's go bishop f5. Let's contest that strong bishop. Could have played knight f5 as well. But then he can move the knight, and there are some stand-ins. Astronaut, तेरा elo क्या है? Astronaut, मेरा elo 2115 है. I checked your Insta and I really liked video on Italian game chef. Wow, that's great. What you do if you got a call while playing chess, which is the major issue I face while playing, which is more difficult than enemy's attack. Do you agree? Yeah, yeah. That is more dangerous if you get some call from your relatives or anywhere else. I just ignore that. I just ignore that. When I'm playing, I'm not going to pick up any call unless it is very necessary and they are calling again and again. What is the problem? What is that? Ah, nice. C does not have any time. It's time to play C5 and open up the C5. Bro, you Bengali? No, I'm from Bihar. I'm from Bihar. Already, what already? Damn, I beat him. It's like when he ignores my annoying comments. Okay, so previously we have calculated that that is the move bishop e7, hitting the rook and hitting that pawn. Now it is not possible because my knight is controlling e7. That's why I'm playing the move c5. And the exact moment you guys said that, what do you do when someone starts calling you? And I got some headache. Okay, let's ignore that. Queen e2. Okay, let's open c5. Only 50 seconds, which is not great. Okay, let's develop along the c5. Just easy, playing simple chess. Not trying to do anything big. I think rook c4 was even better at first go like here. What did he play? Queen here? I don't know what's the idea. Let's go rook c4 now. Takes. And now maybe rook c1. We can go here. I can take back with the pawn, but that pawn is not going anywhere as c3 is well controlled. So let's take back with the queen. Oh, well played, by the way. Wow. So position is completely equal and we have nothing. C is hitting this, C is threatening this check. How do we deal with both of the things? Maybe a6 is fine, queen d8 and knight f8. But my knight will be like sucks. Queen b6 walks into queen takes a7. And I don't have any entry point to her back. Crazy. Uh-huh. Again there is takes. Wow, this move is very good. Let's go here, check and knight f8. What? I was not hoping for that. Okay, how do we take? Let's take over here. And now we can hit these weaknesses. Hmm. Can I pause? No, this bishop is controlling the promotion square. So what should we do? Taking is not good, I guess. So let's go here. If he takes, if C takes, we can take. Hmm. This is hanging. Can we defend? No. So let's pause. Now this passer is, I think, very strong. Let's bring this bishop into life. What's this B? You hang this pawn. 4 seconds to calculate everything. Which is next to impossible. Let's create another P. Yeah, that's easy. I'm coming in a moment, guys. I'm coming. You guys can wait. Prashant by killing. Let's keep going, guys. Next one, please. She played well till some moment, but वो तो chess खेलता है मेरे से. Wow, so many challenges. Let's go. Okay, Surya, I think I've already played against you, right? Let's play against this Prashant. Prashant Secure. Yeah. Let's play against Prashant. Let's go with one e4, and we are going to play the fancy edition against Caro-Kann. Share your first tournament winning experience, if any. Okay, so my first tournament was a state level tournament, which was actually from a private organization. I get into that tournament, and there were, I think, 5 or 6 rounds to play for. Okay, I get into the tournament, and there was a guy who was like national level player, and everyone was assuming that he's going to win the tournament. Everybody was like, trophy लेके जाएगा, and all in all. And I was thinking, why this so? And at that moment, I was at a level of like 1980 in Rapid. So I tried to play the game, and we get 5 rounds going on, and I won all of the 5 rounds. And the guy who was like national level player, he won 5 rounds as well. So we both were at the 5 points, and the arbiters or organizer decided to have one more round to winner, decide the winner, and we get paired in the last round, and I beat him at the end, and I won the tournament. And he was like 1850 classical rating at FIDE. Yeah, he was 1850 FIDE rated, and we beat him at the end. He just I just flagged him at the end. I had played. Okay, so the last game went like this. He played the move c6. Sorry, he played the move. He started with c6 actually, and I played move d4. And I thought that he is going to play the move d5, and I was ready to play fancy at that moment as well. Right. So I kind of pre-move f3. But the moment he touched this pawn, I thought that he's going to play d5, but he played the move. After this moment, he played the move d6, and I kind of pre-move f3. I play f3. I thought he's going to play d5, and I play f3 move, and I tried to get into the fancy variation, which was not actually fancy because that pawn was on d6 only. And I thought like I'm gonna lose this game now because he just surprised me. I thought he's gonna play d5, and I was like predetermined that he's going to play d5. So let's play f3 quickly. Okay, so those were some incidents, but at the moment we beat him. I beat him. Okay, now we have to decide, and we won the tournament there, and everybody was like amazed. How did I win this game? Sorry, how did I win against him? Okay, let me continue this one now. This is very good move actually. I think I can ignore, but the problem is f4, and I don't want to take to help him. So should we go like knight c4? No, knight c4 hangs this pawn. Let's go a4. तेजस भाई उसको पता है, इसको पता मैं रैपिड नहीं खेलता. What? Whose chat is this, guys? I don't have guts. I have sleep. Vishnu love for Jill never ends. They played 21 rapid together in a single day. Wow. So this Jill guy is making some fun on the chat. So they are talking about their own fight. What the heck? But not a monkey or alien. What kill? Was there 3 million people in the tournament? No, there was I think 450 million players. 450 million players. Okay, now again, c5 is one of the again very good move. Asking me whether should I take and hang this bishop or should I push a5 with the knight. Knight has to go back. Then maybe we can just take that pawn. Or maybe we can push e5 now. Yeah, now e5 looks a way to go, trying to just block off the entire diagonal for the dark square bishop. Yeah, now I'm gonna play e5. तो मेरे साथ ब्लिट्ज खेलो ना वाह भाई मैं अभी ओटीवी खेल के आया हूँ मुझसे और नहीं होगा खेल ignore said it won't make any sense until Prashant lose. Crazy. Okay, he's burning some time, which is a good sign for us. Let me look upon. Okay, he takes here and counter attack my bishop. So I don't want to take there. So let's take back with the knight. Actually, let's bring the knight into the game. This pawn is not actually hanging because we have the move bishop takes d4, trying to contest that bishop and hitting that knight anyway. And that knight is still hanging. He might go for ct, but we takes back with the bishop and we contest that bishop. And if we can take that dark square bishop, that will be great. Okay, he did not take. Instead, he's trying to hit my bishop. Let's go bishop z5 and try to pin that. And trying to induce h6, more weakening move. Yeah, h6, if he goes for h6, then his kingside pawns will be very, very weak. I don't think he can go for that. Then if he is not going to do that, I am going to play knight e5 maybe. Okay, takes. Now I can play the knight. I don't want to make an isolated pawn, so let's take back with the knight. E5 is not dangerous. E5 is not dangerous. Right. Rated है या unrated? It's unrated game. I'm not playing rated game with my viewers. Right? I don't want to mess up my mind. Okay, if I goes for h6, which is daring. Should we take that? No. No. Okay, I want to keep this bishop onto this diagonal. so that we can keep an eye on that. Now he will take the rook. We take it back with the bishop, or maybe with the queen. Not sure. And it is the question of who is better. He can take that knight, but giving up the dark square bishop for this knight and even for a pawn, I don't think is a good idea. So maybe I have to play the king h1 to get off from this diagonal, because this diagonal can become so weak at some moment, and you never know that which tactics can hit you. Somebody please play with me, Jil Mehta. Somebody please play with Jil, man. Please play with Jil. Okay, let's take back with the queen. Okay, he's hitting the knight. Knight f3. Knight f4 is no brainer. Going for that light square bishop. Maybe we can throw this check. Look at that. I don't want to give up any bishop, right? Both bishops are going to be useful in the attack. Both bishops are going to be useful. I want to play the bishop c4, pinning that knight, and then maybe I can get this move. Good move, actually. So what about this knight h4, hitting that bishop? Let's go for it. If he takes, that will be very good. We have bishop takes e4, and we will be hitting that pawn in the end. Any tactic is not working by moving this knight, because we can simply take that bishop on f5, gf, and we have queen takes f5, and we are fine. So far, so good. We are not completely winning, but I think we have the good position. We are stopping queen b6 as well, which is very important. Look at this pawn doing the job of stopping queen b6. Imagine this pawn on a2. He had queen b6. Okay, he takes. Very good. Now this pawn is hanging. But show this knight, show this bishop. Oh, I think we can throw this check. And then we have to move this bishop somehow, because he is hitting this. Okay, let's throw this check. We have to part way for the light square bishop, I think. Yeah. So maybe I'm going to play bishop e3 to take control of the diagonal and keeping an eye on that pawn at the end. But it is the question of where he wants to move the king. King h7 is the move, I think, to try to defend this pawn as well. We play the move bishop e3, knight takes e4, and queen takes e4. Knight takes e4. Now I think my position is fine because his king is weak. Knight takes e4, queen takes e4, and we are going to have constant pressure on that g6 pawn. Right. Cook online, come online. Wow. 24 likes only. You guys can hit that like button if you are enjoying the game. And now I think I can play against his clock as well. Are you playing rapid games and not Blitz? I can play both. Let's just take that bishop and try to hit that. Now knight is tied down in the defense of g6. This bishop is doing great job controlling the diagonal. He's offering a queen trade as well, which I don't want to trade. So can I play the queen g4? I think I can play. Unless I'm not walking into any kind of traps. Let's play the queen g4. I don't want to trade. h5 I'm not worried about. h5 creates this gaping hole. Sakai Bhai is everywhere. What the hell? I'm Tejas Bhai. Sakai Bhai, you there? Oh, and what the hell? Let's leave the chat, guys. I don't know what kind of talking they are doing. Okay, we are just one step from bringing this rook into the game, but we have to keep in mind that that pawn is going to be hanging if ever we want to move this rook. So we have to calculate that very well. Queen d3 is a move trying to hit the bishop, but then we have bishop f2 and we are fine, kind of. And we are trying to hit this pawn constantly. So when you are attacking, just ignore queen trades, because any trades are going to force some things off the board, and then black can survive. So when attacking, don't trade. When defending, try to trade. भाई इसकी chat boring रहती क्या? Okay, good move by the way. Rook d8, he takes that. This. Should I just take that pawn? Am I walking into some sort of trap? I don't think so. I can just take that pawn, right? Yeah, let's just take that pawn. There is no check on this diagonal. There is no check in this file. Rook is defending back rank as well. So now I can play the move bishop b6, defending that pawn, and I can prepare the move rook d1, hitting the queen, and then maybe queen d7, trying to hit the knight. First time I'm here. Wow, welcome then. No, this is why no privacy for you, bro. I got 271 elo in rapid. Dennis, congratulations, bro. You are improving very fast. You are improving very fast. Only 1 minute, 40 seconds on the clock. 50 seconds. Okay, now think what to do. He's hitting this and this. So queen g3 walks into knight f5, but we can trade, right? But queen g3, that is the move g5. Knight f3, knight f5, queen s3. And both of the moves are viable. What should I try? Let's go queen s3. I don't want to walk into knight f5 with a tempo. And now I have to play the knight f3 to defend some of these squares. Still, he cannot exploit this diagonal. This bishop is not that much effective. And we can drop this bishop back to f2 as well. King h1 is a move. But you know what? I think his king is more safe than mine. He goes here, which hits this pawn. Hmm. This is not a move. What about this? He takes this knight. We take that. Oh, this is winning. No, actually, because he can take and hits that rook. Not actually winning. So what about this move? This is not a move. Careful, this queen looks dangerous now. And now knight f3 maybe. We have to cut off this file for the rook. Actually, you know what? e4 is dangerous move to deal with. Yeah, e4, e3 is very e4 is very dangerous to deal with. I missed that. But maybe e4, we have bishop e3, queen b2 again. Wow, he did go for that. So we just go where? This knight is c3. Let's go for bishop e3. Queen b2 we just move, and that rook will be hanging. Okay, he actually takes that pawn. Rook is still hanging. And hang checkmate. Man, these are the things I hate. How can I hang the checkmate in one move at the end? He has only 40 seconds, man. There were like many moves. And I sucked at just end point. Oh my god. The only move to lose the game. He played, you know what? He played with 90% accuracy, and mine accuracy is 78. Wow. He's estimated hitting like 2400. I sucks. He played dubious way in this structure, but still managed to beat me. Because there was nothing for me, but there was something for him always. He keeps the tension. I tried my best. Computer actually wants to draw this bishop back. That was dubious at the end, man. I just chose the only wrong move. Yeah, look at these moves. These moves are like gold. He found all the right moves there. Yeah, he wants to trade. He has only 4 seconds. I don't know how to. I takes unnecessary pawn maybe, but still fine. He gets some chances over there. And e4, I missed that move. I suggested and he just played that. And I just, this was dubious. So now the computer wants to go queen d3, give this knight, take that knight at least. And black is better, by the way. Yeah, man. It happens, don't get his. Yeah. Yeah, at the end, I just sucks. It was very, he has only 40 seconds. I could have make this move. This move even and rook d1 was better. Rook d1 was better, taking the control of the d file. Black is now winning, but he does not have any time to calculate anything. But kudos to him. He played really well. Really, really well. He did not give any kind of time to. There was a moment where I think, okay, at the end, I try to be more materialistic and I make some series of inaccurate. Queen s3 is fine. Then he gets the queen to second rank. And actually, my second rank is so weak. Computer wants to go bishop e3 right here, forcing this capture. Then you play the move rook d2, rook e1, give this pawn, but now rook is hanging, so he cannot do that. Dubious play by me. Yeah, I'm coming. What? Who is this? Wait. Huh? I want to eat some. Can I start? Tea. Nice cocoa. Okay, let's get back into action. We get crushed against 1700. Okay, it's time to keep going. Please accept my unrated challenge. I'm not seeing your challenge. What's your username? What's your username? I was Pawn addiction is not. Yeah, pawn addiction is not good. चलो भाई ठीक है. अरे भाई कहाँ भेज रहे हो? Okay. Again 1700. I don't know who is this, but let's play Immortal. Uh, he has 69 in his user. Remove? What? Hmm. Goodness. Pre-moving. He is pre-moving. He's giving this pawn. Oh, that was a trap. Oh my god. Okay, he's going to get that pawn. So what? That was very dubious. Man. I'm becoming materialistic. I might lose the game as he's just pre-moving the entire game. He is literally pre-moving. Look at this. Oh, I'm getting cooked. Yeah, it's time to resign, I guess. I don't know. I can defend myself. So that pawn was not hanging actually, and the way he had played is crazy. He just confused me like hell. Yeah, he is in his prep. He is in his prep. Queen s5, Queen s4. How do we stop that? He just takes, and I'm losing anyway. But I have to go for that. But still, Queen s4, and I'm losing anyway. Wow, it's time to resign. Yeah, there's this move takes, and everything is losing. Wow, crazy trap, man. Crazy preparation. Wow. Look at all of these pieces in just 10 seconds. I don't know we can stop it. There is no move. Bishop takes g6 is a threat. So we have to hit this queen somehow, hitting the tail of the attacker. But I have no pieces into the game. Literally, I have no pieces into the game and no time as well. King G7 walks into bishop takes h6. Sorry, bishop h6. You cannot escape. You have to accept this bishop. Then bishop takes f8, discover check, and you lose the queen. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's try. Let's give him the chance to deliver checkmate. Bishop, oh, queen h6 is even better. White not mate. Okay, he's forcing this move and he wants to deliver checkmate quickly. Look at look at that. 100% accuracy. 100% accuracy. 93.1. Okay, he plays it bad actually. But apart from that, all the moves were top moves. Okay, computer wants to take that with the pawn actually and try to get this bishop into game quickly. And I just goes for that pawn. I did not sense the danger, which loses the game on the spot. Here f6 is playable actually. But I again did not, I have never seen this kind of attack. That's why I have no idea what is going on. And I just fall for every check here. Well played by my opponent. Let's keep going. Okay, no more rapid game. If you guys want to play, you can send me the Blitz 7, but let me play some random game. I'm feeling so bad and dubious that I'm losing all these games, as I'm losing all of these games. So it's time to play some random games and trying to win a couple of them, and then maybe we can get back. Let's go for that. Italian is on the board, and we would love to get our favorite line, which is to push e5. Okay, I don't think this is a good move. Bishop c5. Oh, he's falling for that. Queen d5 is the move. We are threatening mate and we are threatening this knight. He can delay that by taking that pawn with check. Bishop takes f2 and we play the move king f1. Still he has to castle. We take this knight. We win a piece, but poison is going to be dynamic because my king is weak. d5 we takes. Don't take en passant because then he might have some chances. So after d5, we either take back with the bishop or take back with the queen. Okay, that was hanging. Now I think this move is fine. Or maybe this first. But then again, there is g6. So what about bishop d3, g6, and then queen here? No, I don't know what is the right way to go for. Knight g5, then again g6. Then maybe we have this queen h4. H5 is there. H5 is there. Let's go for bishop d3. Oh, he pre-moved this. What the heck is the idea? What the heck was that, man? What was the idea? Why did he remove that and just resign? I don't know. Maybe he wants to control that square and try to get this. That was unexpected. Bro, and checkmate in one, yeah. Okay, let's see what is the right way to play. Was this bishop d3 fine or not? Yeah, bishop d3 is the top move. Then g6. And now you go bishop z5, you hit the queen. Any pawn push will create weaknesses. So queen e8. And then bishop f6 and you go for that dark square. Now queen f4 and queen h6 is winning and it's +5. And +5. Okay, let's keep going with another game. We win the game pretty much quickly in the opening. So it's time to get another one. We are going to play the Caro-Kann. Let's bring this knight out. Okay, he stopped that. No worries. Let's go bishop a7. Let's hit this. Let's take some space over there. And the idea is to play knight a5 and knight c4. He can play the move b3, but that weakens. Okay, I'll be happy if he takes, but he's not taking that. Let's play the rook into the open file. I think he wants to get this knight over here. Can I try this move? offering a bishop trade. If he takes, I can take back with the pawn, and this bishop is always going to defend that, right? Knight a5 is there. We draw the bishop back, then a6 will be hanging. I think we should go for that. I think we should go for that. If he takes, first of all, we can take it back and we hit the knight. This move is that is a move. Should I try queen h4? Still, I'm not worried about that. Or should I try e3? I think I should try e3, forcing a weakening move. Yeah, let's go e3 first of all. Open up the bishop, weakening move, and then queen g5, threatening mate. Yeah, he cannot. Okay, now this move, threatening mate and hitting this. Oh, I think he can get away by taking this knight, defending that. Yeah, very good. But now this move, hitting the knight, knight d2 is not a possibility. So you goes there, you hits the bishop. Very good. I don't want to give this bishop away, but now he's hitting this one as well, and we are down a pawn. So that is not going our way. We are about to lose another pawn. You know what? Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. We have to use this bishop. Some. Let's hit on e4. And if you try to hit that, I want to play f5. Let's try to hit that. Oh, he is defending very well. He smells the blood. He knows how to continue. He is always going to defend this now. I can play move bishop f5 actually. Okay, let's hit that first. And this is a huge outpost. That I can try to hit over there. But he is creating weaknesses, right? Let's go here, threatening this check. And then followed by bishop e4 check. Oh, I don't want to trade the queens. I hate these things. Let's go back. Maybe h5, but that opens up the g file, and rook c1 can be dangerous. What about this? Oh, now h5 is coming with a threat, right? Yeah, let's go h5. Now he can't take. So we want to open up all of the pawns. Oh, now rook f5 is also fine. Oh, rook f5 I missed. Okay, but that has to be calculated because there is check. So let's go king h7 first. No, if king h7, there is move the move e4. So we have to throw this move, allow this check, king h7. Yeah, let's go for that. The pawn will be still pinned in that moment, so I'm not worried about this check. King h7 is fine. Oh, time. Speed up, speed up. Takes. But then h file is gonna get open up. No, no, we cannot do that. We can't do that. Maybe losing now. Check. Or this move first. I hate this. Now he pins that. Very good. Very good. He forced queens off the board, and now we have no time to calculate anything. He wins the pawn as well. Very good by my opponent, actually. Oh, I got mated there, man. Bad gameplay by me. Okay, fancy. Let's keep going. Terrash. Terrash edition of the fancy. I burned a lot of time in the middle game there. That's why I had no time to calculate like anything. Do I have Greek gift after this move? No, knight is controlling that. So maybe bishop g5 is kind of annoying. Let's go for that. And now here hitting that. And now takes, bishop takes, and then this. At least we can have a draw. At least takes, bishop takes, and queen h5, g6. We can throw this. It would be crazy if I can get this movie first. Okay, let's try. Now I think we are ready. Oh, but yeah, that move was worrying me. And now he's threatening me. This move there is knight takes simply. Okay, let's set up a trap again, but that has to be calculated. I will not be able to bring the queen into the game. I don't want to burn a lot of time this time. Now the threat is to take this, bishop takes, and bishop e4 is curing the queen and the bishop. So he has to be careful. And now I have to bring the queen like this way, which will take like 3 moves. But still, I think we are fine. I could have gone for immediate bishop takes f6 and queen h5, but there was only a draw. There was no winning chances. Or even if I goes wrong, there could have been the losing chances. You are winning, bro. I don't think we are winning because he can move this queen, queen d8. And yeah, we have this move. Oh, he finds the move. Look at that. He finds the move. Okay, now let's try to bring the queen into the game first of all. Then we can try to do something. Okay, but now he's creating weaknesses. I can take, or I can even take this, but I don't think we should be. Let's take and go here. Hits that. Or not hits that, but try to get the queen like this way. I have to be quick. But I cannot exploit this diagonal anyway. Maybe knight g4 looks like a go. Yeah, knight g4 looks a way to go. Trying to hit that. Oh, that is not a blunder because he can take this with check. Let's go here first. And now I'm going to play king h1. Previously, had I gone for king h1, there was rook d8, again trying to hit that. But now this pawn is indirectly defended, even if he plays on rook d8. And now we are threatening bishop e4. Maybe should have gone bishop e4 immediately, but there was queen takes and that knight was hanging. That's why I did not go for that. Okay, he find another good move. And now there are no checks, so let's go for the attack. I'm not worried about that because he found this move. Queen e4. No f6 is a possibility because we can take that pawn with check. And now maybe we are preparing this move. This bishop is giving me a headache. So queen g3, no queen trade. If he takes bishop h7 wins the queen. And now I'm ready to play bishop e4, queen d7. But again, I don't want to trade piece. He is hitting this. So what about this? It should be winning. Yeah, let's hit the bishop. And if the bishop on knight takes h7 comes with check, knight takes f7 again check, rook takes f7 and queen g6. Knight takes f7, rook takes f7 and queen g6, threatening the rook and threatening that. And we have to calculate takes here, king g6 check here, and we have checkmate. We have checkmate. Here check, king f8 and queen h8 is mate. There is no defense. You have to give up the queen. There is no checks. There is no desperado sacrifices. We are winning. He can try rook takes f3, but I'm not going to capture that rook and allow bishop takes f3 coming with check. And he resigned. Let's go, GG. That's easy. We have brilliancy on the board. What happened in queen d7? 20th century boy 78. Okay, let's see this game review. I think we are fine now. It was a nice game and we are going into right direction. Yeah. 86.3% accuracy. We have brilliancy. Let's see. There is a certain point where I was trying to get a move, but I could not get it. Okay, right here, I was I was calculating this line. Bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, and queen h5, going for checkmate. So g6, we sack this knight, we sack everything here, but this is not working because of bishop g7. And we are not in time to uplift the rook. We can take this pawn with check, but he is defending. That's why I did not go for that line. f3, computer wants to go bishop f1, but I want to keep this bishop onto this diagonal, which ultimately wins us the game at the end. Again, there was a moment where it looks like you can play this move, hitting that bishop. But no, this comes with check, right? So we play the move d1. Now he cannot take, and now we are preparing this move. So he goes back with the queen, and we try to keep something. Okay, that was a blunder. Oh, h4 is a miss, and computer wants to play f4. What is the difference between f4? But f4, with f4, you are opening up the bishop as well. Why? And why h4 is a mistake? Because of this move, still it is not winning. Ah, look at this. Now this line goes down, stack, here, stack, and here escape. That's why you have to play the bishop d8 at the end. That's why it is complex and it is just equal. Wow, and he played the bishop e7, yeah, which is so natural. Like you are just keeping this bishop on an active square, but this is the square which is not going to allow your own king to get escape. And now that line goes like this. We stack the knight, queen g6, hits the rook, threatens checkmate. So king g8 is forced, defending, getting out of the checkmate, but now this check, king f8 and rook h8 is mate, as king e7 is not a move. Wow, crazy. Okay, let's keep going. And yeah, another one e4 opening. Play with me, brother. Okay, bro, let me finish this game, then I will play against you. Then I will play against you for sure. And we have some snacks, guys. Handmade potato chips. And we have a nice cup of tea as well. He can bring this knight out to defeat this. I can strike in the center. That should be bad move, I think. Because at the end we have this fork. We are hitting the bishop and d5 coming with a fork. That's a losing move. And he, and he resigns, man. He should have continued the game. He should have continued the game. That's why Italian game is like so venomous. You can have so many kind of traps in this opening. Like literally you have countless of attacks. Either he goes bishop c5, either he goes knight f6, either he goes d6, a6, anything he can play. You are going to have some tactical play always. First we ignore that bishop trade. We pins the knight again, preparing d4 pose. He hits my bishop, and I play the bishop e2, and it feels so natural to develop this knight, hit this pawn, and try to prepare for castling. But that is literally a blunder because it allows d4, hitting the bishop. Takes, we hit the bishop one more time. There is no bishop e4 check. He has to drop it back, and now d5 force the piece. I want to speak English. You can help me to improve my English. How am I improve my English? Bro, I would suggest you to just watch out for some of the English books. Not like perfect for language book. You can purchase any kind of novel in English. You can try to read out that. And when you stuck for any word, you can try to look up on for that word on Google, and that will help you to improve. Gigi, you guys can send me the challenge now. Who was asking for that? Oh, I think you are asking for a game. Come and wow, we are having some nice wins today. And we are getting closer to 2100 in Blitz as well, which is nice. Are you sending me the challenge or should I start another game? Okay, let's play some bots now. I want to play against some bots, higher rated bot like 2300. Oh, we have 299 bot. The ring monster. Let's play. Head over, please. I'll give you. No, Sam, no. Let's go e4. Let's see how many moves we can survive against this guy. What the heck? C5 Sicilian. Okay. He's going for the knight out medicine. So let's play the theory. At least we can have some longer game because there are some theory. Knight out. He's going to play a6. We are going to play the bishop e3 system. Hmm. Knight f3 can be played and knight b3. Both are playable, but I want to stick to knight f3. And now is the branching off. We can go for bishop c4. Let me recall. Bishop c4 or bishop e2. Both are playable. Bishop c4 runs into b5. Bishop d3. Both are playable, by the way. Let's go for bishop c4. Trying to keep this bishop on an active square. On an active square, we can castle. Or we can play move a4 to stop b5. Nice little bit of prophylactic move. Queen c7, we draw this bishop back. Let's go a4 actually. We can delay the castling because there is nothing. Now knight d5 or bishop d5 takes, then pawn takes. Hmm. Knight d5, knight takes e4, bishop b6 looks the way to go, but there is no king on e7 which we can try to force. So either we have to go bishop d5 or either we have to go bishop d3. I think bishop d3 allows d5. So bishop d5, bishop takes, and we have pawn takes. Knight takes again, moves this pawn. So let's take back with the pawn. Hmm. Hmm. We have to stop that. I cannot give this bishop up. Although I can castle. What if I just go back? What is the threat? Now s3 can be played to hit the knight and we can castle. Now we can castle. So far so good. I think position is equal. But now he's hitting that. So what about bishop e3 hitting the rook, defending that pawn? Can he stack this rook? Oh, that was also hanging. Wow. Oh, I missed that. That was also hanging. Hmm. Now there is no way we can fight for. We are going to lose this game in a couple of moves. Queen d3, preparing knight g5. Oh, we are really thinking that he's going to hang mate on s7. Dubious. G6, yeah. Queen g5 walks right into knight takes d5. And like we have no move. Queen g5 is the only move. Knight takes g5. Queen h6. Takes, queen takes. Wow. Turning mate. Can I get bishop f6? No, he gets out of the attack. I was losing anyway. Now he's hitting my bishop and controlling f6 as well. Wow. Okay. Hmm. He is watching future. He is watching future, seeing future. That's meat. Ah, let's design only 25 moves. We can survive only like 25. It is 29th moves. Should we continue? Kim, if you can read English, you are doing pretty good. Yeah. By check is yeah, it is pretty nice, nice. Okay, now this is a threat, and we cannot kind of stop that. Oh, there was another threat. Okay, 32 moves. We got mated with 32 in 32. Okay, it's time to play another board. Let's try to play against a little bit less Elobot. I have played Arjun. We have played. What is this Sakura bot? No. Let's play against No 2200. We have to beat this one. Yes, reward Velo. Welcome to the stream. After so many times you have come here. Let's put one E4 again. Okay, E4, E5. We are going to play the Italian one more time. Hmm. Let's go D4 and try to be dynamic. Whoa, I've never seen pawn catchers. We have to pin this first. Hmm. F4. Oh, it castles. Oh, let's bring this knight out. Now we are threatening E5. Let's drop it back. There is no G5. Okay, he hits the knight. So should I go E5 immediately? No. Oh, I think there is this move. Okay, let's prepare E5. Now I think E5 is fine. Or maybe should have tried with Queen F3. Hmm? Now he's going for G6, G7. E5 takes, we take it back. Let's go for that now. Because we have to use that. Oh, actually, that is this move. Queen F3. We are down 2 pawns now. We can get a pawn back, right? This is weak. I don't know what is the. Maybe he wants to get this diagonal open up. We have take. Queen takes D3. Okay, he throw that check. King H1. Now he can take this, hitting the knight. But he didn't go for that. What about Rook F1? Hmm. Makes sense. Now what should we do? Knight E4 takes. Let's go for that. Hmm. Let's take that. Get rid of that weakness. If he takes this pawn, I can take this pawn. Ah, no idea what he's cooking. Let's defend this and try to infiltrate if the queen moves. Rook F5 looks interesting, but there is mate. And there is no way we can exploit this king weakness. right? G3 create this diagonal peak. I think he wants to play that. Okay, let's hit the rook. Wow. Now what about this move? He takes, and then we have this check. King G6 is there. My background can become so weak. Queen D1, we are going nowhere. He can just takes. Now let's try to go for that. Now we have to go back. There is no follow-up. Rook E1. Oh, I got mated. Ah, G2. I missed G2 square, man. Okay, let's see the game review. I misplayed this. I had some as there. I have never seen this move. Oh, computer wants to go E5 immediately. If he takes Rook E1, pins and F4 is coming. And I goes in the wrong direction. Now it is just E4. But again, I have some edge there. And computer wants to preserve this bishop for longer attack. And white is apparently winning because it's plus 1.41. Now there is nothing because he gets to play the move. That was a blunder. You can play queen f3 first, then preparing e5, hitting that knight. Now g5 is not working because we can takes and win the piece anyway. Queen f3 was the way, and I go e5 immediately, which loses the chance. Again, there was at least knight e5. G5 we again takes and gets the spin anyway, and white is winning. Okay, multiple inaccurate there was. And still I should have taken back with the bishop and keep trying to hit this knight. And according to the computer, knight e5 is the only move, giving up that knight, and white is winning this game. D3 takes, he takes it, and then you like this way takes. I guess we can take that pawn, and we can survive somehow. Have to zoom cut it tiny into. Yes. Yes, yes, I do remember. I do remember you, man, Sagar. So the mod is back in, back onto the stream. I'm coming, man. What? Why? Yes. Oh, it's eight. It's eight now. Half moon. There's no water in. Can see time now. Live time, please. Live time is 6 p.m. Bro, bullet kilo, please. No, bro. No, 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 no. No bullet. Let's play another beach games. Let's try to cross 2100 at least. Okay, we are playing with the black pieces this time. And don't call me more. Call me what you give my name. Ocean. Yes, YT trader. Hello, welcome to the team. Oh, he just aborted the game. I don't know why. Let's keep going with another one. We are facing renter. Let's play Caro-Kann as it is working fine for us in recent time. So why not to go for that? We can play the e6 move. Let's go e6. It's that bishop e3 and knight e7. Knight d7 actually. Okay, let's take. Let's go back. No worries. I want to play knight e7 and knight g6 to completely Let's bring this knight out first of all. I think he wants to pin that knight now. Queen b6 comes with a threat again. Or maybe queen g7 is also fine. Let's go knight c6. Now there is no threat. We are kind of ready. Let's go bishop e7 and castle. Bro, cow opening खेलना. Bro, I don't know how to play cow opening. I have to learn that. 6 p.m. to how? Which country time? Which country time? I think I'm from India, so we are using Indian Standard Time. Wow, he's just going for the attack. So castling might backfire. This queen is OG. Queen c7. That pawn is hanging. So I have to go here and invite this h5. And I have kind of go to knight h8. What about h5? My queen g6 and that knight can be hanging. I don't like that. Oh man, he is making me uncomfortable now. This queen d4 move is like so venomous. He's outplaying me. I don't know. I don't have any idea what to do. Should I just take? Let's take that with the bishop. Oh, he can remove the defender, but then there is hg and my rook will defend that bishop. Yeah, fine. And if knight takes, we have queen takes. He was setting up a trap that if I take back with the knight, there is this pawn hanging. But I think now we are fine. Bishop g6, we have hg, and we defend that bishop with the rook as well. And with h5 opening up, he might get checkmated as well if he is not careful. Now he is going to think what to do. And now I have simple idea to drop this bishop back and kingside castle. And he will have nothing. Yeah, let's drop this bishop back and castle kingside. Yeah, now there is no threat. Let's just castle. Oh, he's going to get that move. Wow. Okay, let's go f5. Should I try f5? If en passant, oh no, that knight will be loose. Queen c7. Let's try to hit that pawn somehow. Oh, that I could have just taken that pawn. What the heck I'm doing? But no, that bishop is kind of okay. Luckily, I thank God I didn't go for that. Oh man, I'm getting checkmated. H6 takes, or maybe bishop takes h6 is coming. Oh man, huge attack. Oh, I think I'm cooked. Yeah, he's very good with the attack. He's very good. We are losing. At 6, he will just sack this, and I'm not defending his position. He just sacked that S pawn and he just bring the rook there. Wow, crazy, crazy. I did not sense the attack and I fall for his trap. We don't have knight f8 and defending h7 is the only way to push h6. Bishop takes h6 is there. And I cannot ignore that move as well, right? Because there is bishop g7 and followed by this. Yeah. Oh man, crazy. These guys are like so well prepared in their attack. There is like no defense. Now this, there is bishop takes g7. But let's try bishop takes g7 we take and we will have that f6 square at least. We are getting mated over there as well, I know. But let's try to delay this at least. It is not necessary that he is going to take on g7. He can just move this bishop anywhere. Oh, but he takes. Let's calculate. That is not a possibility. So queen h7, king f6. Maybe we can survive. If we can get rook h8, we can survive this game. But he is going to throw this check anyway. We can take and contest the queen. If we can get the bishop d7 and rook h8, we can survive. Or even if I can get rook h8, we can hit the queen and we can trade that strong rook. Okay, queen h6, this, queen g5, we can go back. Okay, if I go here, then there is checkmate, so king f6 is the only move. Queen g5, we can go back, not a big deal. There is no checkmate over h8. I need two moves. Okay, what is the idea of this move? Maybe he's threatening this move. Oh, so I have to give up the rook for that. This is a mate threat, so we have to go rook h8. Knight h7, we have to give up that rook. Then we can, yeah, let's go rook h8. He can't take because I can take back. Okay, we have to give this up. And now bishop d7. And now we can survive still because we have two pieces for the rook. If we can get again, rook h8 is kind of winning. We can just trap the queen. Yeah, rook. And this knight is doing a good job controlling h4 square, so he cannot threaten any check now. Maybe he's going to bring this knight out. We are going to play rook h8. If he brings the knight out, okay, he takes, knight takes. We can't allow that check. That is very dangerous. And now there are no more checks. And again, rook h8 is a big threat. Okay, let's go rook h8 anyway. I'm not seeing there is any checks. And we are going to trade that last pair of rook. Okay, there was a check. But king g7. He takes, we take it back with the king. And now we can survive this game. But we have to be precise. Like we have to bring the queen into the game first of all. Let's try to activate the queen. He is going to throw that check. King g7. That is not dangerous again because we have some moves. And we can start hitting this knight. We have to speed up. Let's reposition this bishop over here. I'm not worried about this. And this is not a checkmate because knight is controlling h8. Without this knight, queen h8 would have been checkmate. Okay, I'm happy to trade. We are threatening this check, winning that. Oh, it should be winning anyway. We are hitting the knight, knight d5 and f5. Hits the knight and bishop takes f3. Oh, very good move. He has still some defense. He still has some defense, but now this move comes in. You cannot play f4. We are going to eliminate that knight. Wow, great save. Wow, how did we survive this game? Now we are threatening the knight and we are threatening this pawn. Oh, so I think rook d1 is the only move. We eliminate the knight, rook takes, and we just take that pawn. Maybe with the knight to hit the rook and discover attack. Yeah, now we win the rook and we win the game. We win the rook and we win the game. Wow. Let's go, baby. Crazy, crazy stuff. How did we survive this one? Oh man, there was huge attack brewing up. And we somehow managed to get this game. Somehow. Crazy, crazy. Insane save. Wow. Insane defense. It is like Hikaru type defense. It was like Hikaru type defense. Yeah. We get all of the pieces somehow acting in defense. Yeah. You survive nuclear blast. Yeah. Yeah, he has a brilliant move somehow. Wow, man. Yeah, you know what? Computer wants to just bring this knight out, give that pawn up. But we are not computer. We bring this knight out. Taking that was fine, but computer wants to play the move h4 first. King, queen g3. Then you take this pawn because now you are hitting the queen, so he does not have time to eliminate this knight. You are forcing queen there. Then you drop this bishop back, allow this, and you can again. This position does not looks the way. That's why I did not push that. But he gets me into trap. We draw the bishop back. King z2 was back. Again, computer was screaming for h5. Go there and hit the queen. And white is already winning at this point. It is plus almost plus for 3.86. He sacked the bishop. He takes that pawn. Because if you take, this is just resignable. There is no defense. Right, that's why I did not take. I take this pawn. There are enough defender on that square. But he just blundered. Now it is just a draw. It is a draw. Because we have f6 for our escape. And that move was a blunder. That gives away the game. And the only move to save the game is to play rook h8. If you play any move apart from rook h8, you will lose. Like bishop d7, this is just meat. This is just meat. Look at all of the squares are controlled by this knight and this queen. So rook h8 is the only move. You have to find it. And you have to give that rook up for the knight. That was forced. He takes, and now we play the bishop d7. Prepare to bring this rook into the game. Now black is winning. I don't think he should have taken that knight. Maybe he just thought that I want to keep this knight active so I can take this pawn. But now there is this check and my king can get tossed around. But I can take back with the knight and we can defend as foot. There are no checks. And now we bring another rook into the game. Computer says just take that pawn and play this position calmly. Oh, actually, I just give away the game again because by taking this pawn, this is suddenly a draw. But he missed that. Oh, game awareness, man! You should have taken that rook with the knight. But he missed that, and I miss I blunder again. Again, white can win the game now. But he throw that check, and now black is winning. I was threatening this check, but he missed that two moves. Now, oh, these moves are so instructive. First, I see a pattern that my knight and bishop can hit that pawn. That's why I push this pawn to hit the knight. And he find good move, knight e4 blocking that attack. But now we have f5 again hitting the knight. The computer actually wants to take, then go f5. Yeah, that was also winning. But we try to hit that knight first. Again, he plays a good move, knight d2, and it looks like he is defending. But if you try to devote some more time, you can find bishop z5. Now hitting the knight, and f4 is not a possibility as this bishop is pinning that right. And the moment he moves the knight, we can take that pawn with a fork. At least he should have gone for rook d1 and try to hold on. Then we would have been taken that, and we can take this with an attack on the rook and with some sort of discovered check. We get winning anyway, and we survived this huge attack somehow. Oh, your king was getting the business well. Yeah. Bro, have you ever played Blunder Panda or Statistic to see? No, I have not played. I have not played it. Okay, let's play against Messi the GOAT. Oh, I think I have played against this guy, so we have to. Yeah, we have played against him. No, no, no rapid. I'm so sorry. No rapid. If you want to play, you can send me the challenge for Blitz game. Or I do want to have some puzzle rush now. Let's try to solve some puzzle rush survival. And if you guys are enjoying these games, you can hit that subscribe button. That will motivate me. Drinking water, bad business. Okay, let's go Blitz. I like to see he is actually really good player. Yeah, he's very good. Not good. Okay, again, English. Mhm. Wow, so we have to be careful. He's always going for this setup. And my position sucks in this setup. So we have to be careful. Okay, let's see if we can survive. Wow. No, man, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Look at all of my pieces are on the back rank. He's so active. Wow. I think I'm getting cooked again. I think I'm getting cooked. Oh, if I were to play G6, why not here? Now this is a huge weakness which he can exploit. That's true. पिछले गेम में घी खत्म था. What? You are not surviving this again. Yeah, I'm not surviving. Yeah, I'm feeling that as well. I'm feeling that as well. I'm just borderline losing this opening. So we have to be prepared. I don't know where I'm going wrong. Okay, I think he's well prepared in his preparation. Yeah, he knows how to punish this. Let's bring this knight on h6 to hit the queen. And I can go knight f5. If he takes, then I will be relaxed. But he and I can get this knight out here. He will take and gets the castling right away from me. And my position sucks. My position literally sucks. F6, try to untangle our pieces. He was setting queen takes f7, so f6 kind of forcing some things off. Takes, and now rook f8 is coming. But then there is knight s7, kind of shenanigans. We are hitting this pawn for the moment. And maybe now we are untangling our pieces, yeah. I don't think he has any good way to defend this. If he defend that with the rook, bang, queen takes b2 and knight will be hanging, right? So rook d1, queen takes b2, hits the knight. Yeah, I think we are now fine, and he's burning a lot of time. So positional play coming into the action now. But still, I have no way to defend. Sorry, develop this bishop. And in order to bring this knight out, we have to go knight a6, then maybe knight b4. Oh, he's going for this. Oh, I was about to hang that. Okay, I think very good move. Let's go queen b4. We're still hitting this one. Oh, there is this check. Am I getting? Oh, oh my God, getting mated. Maybe should have taken that knight, but then again, queen takes e5 check, and we are losing the queen. But now I'm losing. Straight away losing. Straight up losing the game. Queen d6 check. Maybe king e8 is fine. Queen d6, king e8. Yeah, queen d6, queen d6. Okay, he goes there. He hits this. I don't know what he's cooking. What if I just takes? Check. Rook f8 comes in mind to defend this. This is also playable, but then there is this move. Maybe I have this. Let's take that. We are defending that bishop. There is no check with the knight. Queen d6, we just take and play king f7. Rook d1, we have queen e5. We have queen e5. Hitting that queen or maybe offering a queented, we are up a pawn. Yeah, this is a big gaping hole which he can try to exploit by putting this knight on d6. But maybe we can survive. Maybe now he's threatening this. d5, that is empress on. We are losing this in median way. Let me move the bishop and we have to invite this. Oh, my queen is trapped, right? Oh my God, I literally missed this. My queen is literally trapped. How did I miss this? Oh, fuck. At least should have played bishop h4 to pin that pawn. My queen is literally trapped. Oh, what the heck I'm doing? What the heck I'm doing? There is nothing now. There is nothing. Setting up a last step. If he takes my queen, I can take his queen. And if he goes g5, we want to sack that bishop. Yeah, we want to sack this bishop. Again, he can't take. And again, he can't take with the knight because queen is not defended. And if he takes back with the pawn, then my queen will be out of the attack at least. Wow. Okay. Now let's bring this rook. It should be still losing because there are many gaping holes in my position. I can't bring this knight because maybe he can just stab, but I have to go for that. Now he's offering a queen trade. So we have to take and we have to survive this. Okay, let's bring this. Maybe we can do something on time. Hopefully I'm not getting mated. This and this. We are losing this in million way. But let's try. Now knight d6 is coming. Okay, he goes for that. So Let's go here, trying to undermine this pawn. Bring this bishop out. We have to play against his clock now. Oh, I got mated. I missed that tactic, man. What the heck is this? Oh, should have just sacked this. Wow, man, crazy game by my opponent. You missed queen c7. Oh, literally. Wow, man. Wow, look at he was just winning out of the opening. He was winning out of the opening. And I'm always going wrong against this setup. Oh, so the move is to play c5, stopping this advancement. And if he goes e5, then you play the move knight back, maybe? Yeah. I don't have much experience playing English, and he is well prepared with that. Yeah, it is +3 already. It is +3 already, and we are losing. But we find some way. Wow. Sacrificing that pawn was like fine. Yeah, this is top move. That is again good move. Where did I miss queen c7? Oh, I missed queen c. Oh, completely. What? I'm a stupid man, right? How? I'm not saying this retreating move, queen c7. How? How I missed this? And by the way, it is already +5. It is already +5. You ain't surviving this game. Yeah, is he really that great? He has beaten me 2 times. Is he really that much okay good player? 1966. Or maybe he's well rated in rapid. Let's see what is 2090 still. Maybe he's good. Okay, let's keep going. Blind spot OP. Yeah. That was a complete blind spot. Okay, let's try to win one game and cross 2100 this time. Let's go 1e4. If you win one blitz game, I will pay you 10. Okay, we are going to play fancy. He will decline it as nowadays people know how to survive. Yeah, he is going to decline that. Let's bring this up here. What is he doing? What? He's straight up going for that. Should I stack that? That's not working. I'm not worried about this because rook is undefended. We have to go there. We have to be quick, I think. Now f4 and knight f3. We have to switch the plans. I think this is square he wants to go, but let's go here. Knight f5. We drop this bishop back to f2. We are still defending. Then we can play the knight f3. I don't know what he's trying. He wants to take this pawn. So bishop f1 or king f1. Let's go bishop f1. I don't want to lose the castling, right? Now we have to prepare g3. We can take, but then queen takes comes with check. And I don't want to part ways with the dash by bishop. So maybe we can play on g3, knight f4, bishop g2, knight e2, and castle kingside. Now let's go for that quickly. He's preparing c5. Let's bring this knight out to defend that. Bishop g2 and castle is the way. G4 can be played, but he has plenty of square with the knight. Oh, now G4, but then again there is knight E7. Maybe he's preparing G5, but that is not working. We have multiple pieces controlling that square, and now we are ready to castle. And if he, okay, he goes there. Now maybe he's preparing this. Let's castle first. Now maybe G4. Knight E7 is always there. Let's bring this rook into the E file. We have to go slowly. We cannot rush this move. We cannot lose this game. I want to win this one and cross 21, and we are just 6 points away. But his position is solid. We have some space advantage. We are controlling these squares, but it's not obvious how we are. Bishop को हर बार घर बैठा देते हो because it is doing a good job. Maybe he is preparing this move anyway. Let's take some space on the queen side, king side now with these moves. And now what? He's preparing. Can we stop that? No. Let's go queen e2 because if he pulls that, then that pawn can be hanging. And we have to find a plan. F5 is not working because he has enough defender there. If the knight moves, then we can execute F5. He defends and now he's threatening this. So now queen e3, getting rid of that pin. And we are okay. C4 is a. Let's go b3. He cannot exploit this diagonal yet, and I'm going to move the knight now. Maybe we can remaneuver the knight to g3. And we are kind of stopping c5. And b3 is stopping these two squares, controlling there. And now knight e2 and knight g3. Then maybe we can try to go f5. gf, gf, knight takes f, knight takes f, and we can open up this. Let's go for that. I'm not helping him. Okay, let's take control of these two squares still. And now maybe rook c1, rook a c1, rook a c1 because I want to get off from that diagonal. But downside of playing rook a c1 is this pawn will be undefended, and he already have the open f file, semi-open f file for his a rook. And this bishop is not that much strong on this diagonal, so maybe we can leave that rook on a1, and we can just go for our plan. Yeah, let's go knight g3, and now we can prepare f5. But bishop is defending that pawn, so how should we continue? I want to execute f5. Okay, it's time to bring this bishop onto this diagonal. And now we are stopping b4 as well. We are putting him under pressure, I think, because he's burning a lot of time. He's down 1 minute, so this is the time. Okay, I think we can go now this way to stop that. Or rook c1. Let's go rook a7 to stop c5. Prophylaxis. Now he is hitting that. Let's hit that and defend that. Yeah, we have to part ways for that square because you have to get something in order to get the attack going. We are hitting the queen. He cannot take as my queen is defending, and now bishop d3. Deploying this bishop over here, and now f5 is working, I think, fine because we have many pieces there. Pawn knight. Yeah, I think this is the time to play f5, or we can even go for this. Yeah, let's go knight h4 as well, increasing the control over f5 even further. And now we are ready to play f5. I'm not worried about that move because we can give up that bishop for that knight at some moment. Let's go f5. Knight c4 is coming. Then maybe queen f5. Oh no, that runs into a fork. He can try to go here now, but he is not going to do that. Let's take. Let's take. And now the threat is to play f6. Fork. I think I can play this move. I'm not worried about this. Yeah, I think I can play this. If he takes, I take that and hits the rook. Yeah, let's go that. It should be winning. Let's take that, and we are threatening to take this with check. So he has to take. Now we have this check. Important, and now we can bring the queen somehow. Yeah, queen takes h6, we are winning. Yeah, huge attack. Wow, man. Let's go, 2100. 2100, man. We are finally back at 2100 in Blitz action as well. Crazy game it was. Let me review this one. अगर ये मैच जीता तो 2100. Yeah, bro, use Hindi language. All your viewers are Indian. Yeah, but I want to get into a wider audience, right? And I'm finding it a little bit helpful to commentate my game in English. And the accuracy is 89%, and we gradually improve our position and we get the win. Yeah, if you look at the bar, it is saying that you gradually improve your position and get the winning position. Okay, so the best way to play against Fancy is to decline with D6, E6, yeah, which he chooses for. But absolute best way to play against Fancy is like this. You take here, you go here, and you play the move E5, trying to get white into taking this pawn, but taking that pawn has a downside because you allow this check, and good luck defending this position. And white can go wrong quickly by playing G3, allowing this check, which is a fork of the king and the rook. So after this move, White can play knight f3, defending h4, defending this pawn. And here so many players goes like bishop z4. Then you play bishop c4 and there is a fork in the road. If you play like knight f6 or any other move, let's say knight f6, there is this sack, takes and knight takes e5. You wins the piece with interest. That is the absolute way to play the fantasy, but he chooses to decline. We bring our pieces into the game. We take some space. Okay, computer wants to go g3 anyway and try to induce this because now the knight is trapped. And yeah, but I tried to go there, which was slow. We get some space on the king side. We unpin our queen. We control squares. We improve our position. We get FD pieces acting on f4. We play d4, hitting the queen, defending the pawn. Bishop d3, taking control of the f5 even more. And I could have gone f5 even here, but I tried to go knight h4 first, trying to increase the control over f5 even further. Now comes f5, we break through, takes, and he goes there, which was, I think, the losing move. Because we can play the move f6, and he takes this. We take that bishop, and if he takes this knight, first of all, we can take this with promotion and it's check. Anyway, he takes, we can just take this pawn, and now we are winning with up and exchange and look at his king. Wait, I'm not gonna play more game now. And now comes knight takes and it is just me too. Crazy. Let's go. 2100. We are back. And thank you for 20 rupees super chat, Sagar Ocean. Appreciate it. These are the things which we love. You guys can do more of these type of things. Put bishop h3. Okay, any questions so far? That was epic. Yeah, thank you, Piku. Thank you, Piku. Just avoid tilting, bro. I believe you could easily reach 2200 easily. Yeah, yeah. Happy Falcon. Thank you very much for your suggestion, bro. Yeah, I do think that as well. Just I have to just avoid like blind spot and instant tilt. Now these things I can avoid, but I have to. He is 64 years old. Yeah. If I can manage to do that, I can cross 2200 easily because I have that potential. I know. And thank you for your suggestion again. Bro, Gigi, do you think I'm better than you? I am. I don't know, man. I have not seen you playing. Oh, it's a bullet. And in bullet, you have to be a little bit careful because there are some psychos which can just beat you in a blink. Only one plan, which is to get this knight of that outpost. Checkmate. F3, okay, good move. He's preparing E4, so stop that. Oh, we have to be careful about that. Can I trap his bishop? Oh, I walks right into that. Still, I can trap his bishop, but then he has this square now. Oh, that. Rook f8. Can I win this game? And not this? Oh, no, no. Let's go! Crazy. Crazy. Anybody have guts to defeat Zeel Mehta? Oh man, oh my goodness. How did we win this game? Bro, how can I learn just like you? I am just beginner 300. Bro, just don't think about many things. Just try to keep going on with your game. Enjoy your game as you are a beginner. Yeah, that's easy. That was cold. That was cold. And let's get this game going on. He's one of my viewers. Okay, I have accepted your challenge. Make your move. That game is like crazy. Wow, man. Messi is GOAT in football. D4, knight f6. Yeah, you guys can hit that subscribe button if you have enjoyed the last game. That was there was many moves which I was threatening, but he was on the money. He was like surviving all the traps. Bishop f4, Jovava, we play a6 to stop knight b5. Yeah, we are fine. Play with me, bullet. Okay, Magnum. Let me finish this game, then you can send me the challenge for bullet game. He gives up the bishop for the knight, which is very good for you. Are not accepting the challenge, so I'm gonna unfollow you. I'm sorry. Ames is 007. I don't know which one is your ID. That's why I did not accept your challenge. And if you want to unfollow, you can do that. You have your own way to think. How did you learn chess? I learned chess just by playing and watching some of the grandmasters playing this game and watching some of the nice recaps. Amit Hacker ID. Wow, bro, you are hacker. How can I survive against you? I can't. Sorry for rough words. Okay, it's fine. Not a big deal. We can pin that knight. And we have, I think, nice structure over here. This bishop is strong on the diagonal, but we are not worried about that. We can just play the move bishop g4, which pins the knight. And now we are threatening to win this bishop actually. Bro, next me, bro. Sorry for the late due to play. I played tournament. Fine, bro. Let's take forcing queen takes and we can win this pawn. There are no threat. Queen h5 is empty move, threatening mate in move because of g6, and we can draw this bishop back to g7 to control the dark square over the king side. And we are at 50 likes. Wow, that's great. We can increase the number of likes by 10. We can make it to 60 very quickly. And again, if you guys are watching and finding it a little bit helpful, you can subscribe as well. Who is he playing against? I'm playing against one of my viewers whose username is loser2006-1. And he had joined the chess.com 6 days ago. I have reserved the next game, so all of you guys please wait. Demanding chat lol. Yeah, man, everybody is okay. Yeah, Magnus Carlsen has fixed his spot for the next game, but he is going to play for a bullet game. So we will finish that game quickly. Then we can move on. And yeah, for that moment, you guys can hit that thumbs up button. Okay, he is not threatening anything. So let's bring this knight out. And let's go bishop f6 to take control of e7. I don't want to allow him to get his rook over there. Magnet Carlson, yeah, was you, yeah, jumpy. Can I play Blitz? Yeah, but you can play, but you have to wait. What knight retreat? Maybe he wants to go there, which is good move. Let's go after that light square bishop now. Queen is defending my bishop, so we are not worried about that, and we are going to eliminate this strong bishop. Not strong, but maybe our knight is more strong. Yeah, let's get this knight over e6. This bishop is not doing much of the thing, so we can ignore that. Our pawns are working against this bishop. Look at these pawns. Now let's draw this bishop back so that we do not have to worry about that undefended nature of my bishop. Let's bring the queen into the game with queen g5. Rook e5, queen e4. Rook e5 is not a possibility. We will just take that. Is blunder man on today's jumpy? I don't know. Bro, next me fixed me before and you already read that chat, bro. No, bro. Sai, he streams around 11 p.m. IST Indian Standard Time. Okay, I don't know what is the idea of this move. So I think we should just offer a queen straight now with this move. Yeah, we are up a pawn, we are up on clock, so we can win this game quickly. Maggie khalo Sanjeev bhai. No, I don't have Maggie right here. Can I pin? There are no checks. No, let's pin with this move because there was knight d7 trapping that rook in the corner. Okay, he goes there anyway. Let's take. This comes in mind. This comes in mind. I can just take that. Oh, let's hit this one first. I'm hoping that I'm not falling for any traps. Let's hit the knight. Goes back. Do I really want to take? The answer is no. Do I want to go here? The answer is yes. Now this move looks. Let's eliminate this. Now take some space on the king side. This knight is completely out of the square. Oh, actually, very good move. We have to go c5. You can't take because rook is undefended. Oh, now that is actually knight takes, which I missed again. But now this move hits the knight, and we are going to take that pawn. Actually, he managed to get the pawn back, but maybe we are still winning because we are hitting the knight. Okay. Oh, very good move. Hmm. I don't want to take. There is this check, and he wins this pawn. Oh, very good by my opponent. Let's go here. Now we have to, I think, survive this because he's up a pawn. Oh, that's a fork. And I can't take because knight is also different. Wow, very good by my opponent. Now I'm down a pawn and I have to survive. Maybe it is a draw now. I seriously misplayed this game. Seriously misplayed this one. But should be able to draw this. Or maybe we can try to confuse him because he does not have time. Let's throw this check and win this maybe. No, there is this move. Okay, let's try to play slowly push this pawn. Check. We have no problem. Another check. Oh, and he gets that pawn. Wow. I missed this. Now it is losing. Oh, it is literally losing suddenly. Because now he's up 2 pawns, man. How did I do that? How I'm doing this? Now check and he's getting that pawn. Kudos, kudos. No way we are surviving this. Okay, let's go after that. No way we are surviving this one. Let's take that. Let's defend that. I have to go back, but then there is a fork, and defending this pawn is like impossible. Yeah, he's finding all the key moves now. He's finding key moves, and we are losing everything. Wow. Seriously, he outplayed me in the endgame, man. He's the endgame god. Endgame god. He sucks now. We are winning. Wow, he managed to outplayed me at the end, but I don't know how did he messed up there. How did he? He was playing endgame like God. He was playing endgame like God, man. Wow, आपके लिए extra बना. Okay, it's Magnus time. Wow, he played better than me. He played the game with 81.8% accuracy, man. Look at that end game. Wow, I missed so many chances. Okay, till this moment, the position was equal because I'm only down a pawn, and I don't know how did I messed up my position. That was the first wrong step. I tried to activate my queen, which was already a bad when white is winning. He takes all of my pawn. He eats everything from the board, and he crumble at the end because he does not have any time to think. But still, if he's that was able to outplay me in the end, he should be able to win this game with 12 seconds. Right. He should have been able, but he was not. Okay, it's time to play against Magnum. Magnum, what is your ID? And you guys know what you have to do. You have to smash that like button and you can subscribe my channel as well. My ID is Lilos. Lilos, I'm not seeing your challenge. Hello, bro. Yes. What is your real name, Rekha? Magnus. Yes, Magnus, where are you? I don't think he is there. So we can play against Chaitanya maybe. Wait, Chaitanya, wait. He was waiting for before. Let me play against him first. Can I challenge you? Abhi Tiwari, you can challenge me, but now it's too late because many players are still waiting. I don't think Lilos is there. He extended me the challenge once, but now there is. Oh, Maga knows someone is sending me the challenge for 2 plus 1, which I hate. I don't want to play increment. I got declined. I don't know why. I sent. Oh, no, no, no. So let's play against Chaitanya then. Some dummy. Let's play against Chaitanya. Chaitanya, I have accepted your challenge. Then we can go back to play against Magnum. And in a couple of games, we are going to end the stream. Okay, we are playing the same line, which he is prepared for, I think now. Yeah, he's going for that line. So we are going to repeat the game. I have beaten him in this line, exact this line many, many times, maybe 2 or 3 times. So let's see if he has taken his lesson or not. Okay, after this game, except okay, we will play the move piece of g5 to pin this knight. And it is already unpleasant. Unpleasant? What is the word? Unpleasant. D6 is the move. We are supposed to play c3 or we are supposed to bring this knight into the game first. Then preparing c3, this move. Or maybe we can even go f5. But I want to open up the f5. Let's go back with the bishop. I think he has analyzed this one. Black is better here. Yeah, black is better, but it is so hard to defend this. Bishop d5 runs into this move, so let's drop this bishop back. And now c3 hitting this knight. Knight e6, we can then play the move f5 maybe. Okay, let's hit the knight first. Maybe he wants to go c4. c4 he take here, but then he has this move. Oh, then we can take and win the knight, yeah. c4 we take. Let's calculate this line. We take this knight, he takes this, and we takes here, and put pressure on that knight. And after de, we have fe, and that knight will be lost. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for this. His pawn will be on d3. That can be headache. Okay, let's take this first. And now this. g5, we take this. And if he takes this, there is mate on the board. That's why I didn't take. So now we have to get rid of this one. How do we do that? No, that is not the way. Let's go this way. This pawn is just a beast. Queen d3 is coming, maybe with the idea of playing queen takes h6, and we are winning this one. He has this empty check, which does nothing. We can just slide the king over to h1. He goes for that check. Everything is well defended. Yeah, you are stopping this move, but for how many times? Yeah, let's bring this, and that is a threat. King h7 is the move which he can try, and now this, solidifying that, and we can bring the knight into the game. White. Oh, maybe he can play the move bishop b7 to take control of that. Yeah, that's entirely possible, but he is not going for that. So let's take this pawn, throw that check, and then maybe this. How do we infiltrate there? Let's go back to hit that. Forcing king h7. Now we bring the knight into the game. That is this pawn, which he can capture actually. Rook f5, you missed. Rook f5. Where did, oh, yeah, rook f5, I missed. Oh, so maybe in the starting position after this, I missed rook f5, hitting that pawn, and if he takes, we can take back with the pawn, and that pawn would have been undefended. H5 was there to defend that pawn, then maybe h3, but it is still winning. It is still winning, yeah. It is still winning, I think. Yeah, he goes for this move. He's trying to hit this, but now maybe we can even sack this knight. Takes, queen takes, and there will be multiple threat. Ah, no, look at this queen and that. OG. And if I play this move, then there is this move. Oh, I can yet checkmate it. This is a deep move. Not that much, but we are. I was threatening to take. Okay, let me hit the queen. We have to get rid of the queen from the second rank somehow. But now maybe there is queen c2, double attacking the knight. Wow, he finds that. And this is again not working, so I have to play this move, okay? We have to be quick as well. If I goes here, then he has takes. This guy is playing good. Okay, let's go then knight f2. Now we are hitting this, but then again we have to be careful about that weakness. So we have to kick this queen again out of the second rank, either this bishop. We are not finding the way. Okay, rook c1 now. Queen takes a2. Again, that is annoying. He is always going to put his rook, sorry, queen on c2. What? What is this move? I think he was playing queen takes e2. I think he was playing queen takes c2, so I'm going to leave that queen. He was playing queen takes a2, not c2. Sorry, my bad. He was playing queen takes c2. He mouse slip queen b2. So let him give it. Let me give him a chance and continue the game. 1300, 1500 viewers, better than 2100 plus randoms. Yeah, I don't know how. And now we can move this. We can throw that queen away from the defense of, sorry, threat of sorry, second rank. And now maybe knight is z4 is working. Now knight is z4, but queen is defending that. Wow, again, he's playing really, really well. Wow, these are the things. I'm beating 2100 really, but I'm not finding a way to. Let's check this rook now. Oh, I got mated. I got checkmated. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my. So giving him chance backfires, man. Giving him a chance on B2 backfire. No respect. He has no respect. Oh my. I simply miss the fact that he's making a contact with that rook. Oh my. Yeah, this is like kind of awkward. I'm beating 2100 But I'm always struggling with like 1200, 300, 1400, 1500, 16. Yeah, when I'm trying to play against viewers, that is the thing which has to be noticed. It can happen once, it can happen twice, but not again and again, and not again with everyone else. Yeah. Again, I'm trying to play against my viewers, but everybody is just playing like so good. Right. Okay. Let's keep going. Wow, he survived a huge attack, man. I missed some chances over there, but he was not giving that chance to take him off guard. Yeah, my accuracy is 58%. What the heck was that? Where did I? Okay, that was blunder. I don't know why. Why this is blunder? Because he can take this pawn now. Oh, now if you take that is a 4. And black is more better. But now it is fine. Wow, black is bad. Black is winning. But the move was to throw this check first, take that pawn, and get rid of that piece. Wow. So I was misplaying this end game. Sorry, this game entirely. Now white is winning. I tried my best, but that was not enough. This is good again. Our computer wants to play rook d3. Sorry, queen d3, hitting that and discover attack, threatening. Yeah, that was the way, but I tried to get rid of this queen onto that second line. I played this move. Computer wants to just sack. I should have just taken that piece up here, take that, and go for the mate instantly. Yeah, that was the way. But I don't know, somehow, for some reason, I missed that exact moment. Where did he play that move? Yeah, after he just mouse slipped that, I leave that queen. I goes here, and now I just blunder the game in one move. Yeah, these are the things which can happen in a blink. Bro, play with me. My ID leaders. Okay, okay, send me the challenge now. Oh, Liloch. Okay, let me send him challenge. He is like suffocating. My ID is Liloch. But there are something else, like some chat miss. Thank you for understanding that I mouse slip. Yeah, you mouse slip, I know that. Yeah. Aijan is saying it's not about the rating, it's about the hunger to beat stronger player. No, it is not. It can happen once, twice, but it cannot happen again and again. Lilos, can you send me the challenge? Stop declining me, Aryan. This Lilos guy is so dumb. When I'm reviewing the game, he is sending me the challenge again and again. But when I finish the review, he is not nowhere there. Okay, so some Aryan was sending me a challenge. Now I think it is the time to end the stream. When was the stream started, bro? The stream started like 3 years, 3 hours ago. Bro, it says too many challenges for same user. Okay. No, Messi, I can't play against you. I am not able to beat you. You are goat. You are goat. Now I have accepted your friend request. What the heck is this? Why I'm not able to find your ID? Okay, here it is. Now you can 3 years. I just, that was a tongue slip. I didn't stop begging. It's weird. Let's leave the 3 years. Yeah, you guys can make it to the 60 like. Okay, I have sent you the challenge. If you are there, you can accept it. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream right now. I don't think he's there. Yeah, let's leave that. Loser, I think I have already played against you. So yeah, let's leave that moment. Bro, I have sent you the challenge, but you did not make your move. So now it's time to end the stream. It is too late. I'm streaming for like 3 hours and 15 minutes, so it's too long. And we got some nice wins today, and we get some lessons as well. So maybe now we are going to have the another stream tomorrow at the evening, maybe at 6 p.m. And you guys can subscribe the channel and you can come back tomorrow. It will be nice. That will motivate me. And thanks for the stream and thanks for your support, guys. Thank you, Sam, for your nice time. Bro, you won against me 13 times and lost against me 3 times. But you told you are always struggling to 1500 and 1400. So I was saying that I'm not struggling again against the same guy. I was saying that whenever I'm trying to play against viewers these days who are in the range of 1400 and 1500, they are defending like uber solid and they are making some annoying moves. Right, that was my point. I was not saying that I'm always struggling against you, right? I hope you have understand that. And yeah, now it's time to call it a day. And again, thank you very much. And a nice tip for you guys: just analyze your games and try to not repeat the mistakes which you have already made in the games. Try to recognize the pattern, and it will help you to get improved in chess. And yeah, and don't try to overdo it and don't try to get completely in it as well. Just enjoy the games and have fun. And yeah, now it's time to go. And yeah, bye bye, guys. Thanks. Special thanks to those who have subscribed to my channel. And if you have not subscribed yet, you can hit that button. That will motivate me. Yeah, bye bye. How I played my need is loser. My ID is loser. You played really well, man. You were outplaying me in the end game, but when it gets to time scramble, you get some bad move in. But it's fine. You will get better. MB Rindra, M Rindra, someone is sending hi, but yeah, hi, welcome to the stream. But we are going to end the stream, bro. Thanks because of you, I reached 1500 in reach. Okay, welcome, Chetan. I hope you will gain some more point in the future. MB Bin M Brinda. Yeah. Hi, what is your question? What is your question? Okay, can we have some nice arrows on the board? Mhm. Oof. I think no questions so far. So yeah, let's leave that. For some reason, I can't send my challenges. It keeps saying too many requests. Okay, now let's leave that, Magnus. We will play tomorrow now. ये क्या काला जादू चल रहा है? या भाई ये काला जादू है to steal your rating. Yeah. Okay, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Hope for the best, and we are going to end this team. Yeah. Bye bye. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe now.